Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Thompson Field here in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. Pauls Valley High Schools, we get set for week 0 of the high school football season. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you joined us here on KBLPlive as we get the 2023-24 season underway. I'm alongside my new partner in crime this year as Glenn had all he could stand of me last season. So he bowed out for football this year, and I get the privilege of working alongside Mr. Andrew ESPN Lyon this year. And Andrew off the camera, back over on the mic to help me this year. Glad to have you along with me.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Greg. I'm excited to get this football season started and see what these Leopards can do as we're over here enduring a sultry summer afternoon over here at Wacker Park.
I checked about 10 minutes ago. It was still 102 over here. So they moved the game time to 8 to try to help with that, and it will obviously help get that sun down and kind of behind the horizon over there will help us some. But still, it is very little breeze, very little wind, and a lot of heat and some humidity to go with it. And you're probably, if I'm on camera, you're going to probably see the sweater on down. Andrew and I both as we're standing up here in the booth. But I'm with you. I went down to Sulphur last week, watched the scrimmage, was impressed with some of the things I saw, was kind of cringed on a couple other things, but I'm excited to see what they do. You know, a scrimmage, it's a little different feel than an actual football game.
You bet. In these scrimmages, the coaches are trying to walk the line between getting their guys some good game time reps, but also not show too much,
right?
Because there's always eyeballs watching, right? So in talking to some of the players and some of the coaches, I know that was the case. They tried not to show, too many plays. They ran quite a few things over and over again. So I bet you, knowing this team and knowing these coaches, that they've got a little bit more in their bag of tricks than what they showed down at Sulphur.
Well, and they're going to come in tonight. Again, they're going to take on Pauls Valley, first game of the season again this year. They did last year, 21-12. The Leopards dropped that one last year, and they actually had a 7-6 lead at halftime in that game and just could never quite close it out toward the end of that one. They're going to come back for some revenge in this one. But Leopards come in off of a 8-4 season last year under the first-year guidance of Coach Sam Embry at the head coach position, and so they're going to take on a Panthers team that went 6-5, lost to a Metro Christian their first round of the playoffs last year. But the Leopards, made it to second round. But, hello, let's go to Millwood. And it's like, welcome to the second round of the playoffs. You get to go play the number 1 team in the state, who eventually obviously played Washington for the state championship. But,
right.
That loss, the loss to Pauls Valley, bookended just only 2 other losses in the season. One came to the state champion Washington Warriors. And then a very close game against Frederick, which, the Leopards absolutely just – they want that game back.
Absolutely.
It was that was a heartbreaker. But so I really think the Leopards they've got some real hope this year. They lost some very good skill kids last year. Some very good receivers, some of the guys up front. We go back and talk about some of the guys that started for the Leopards last year. Bo Blankenship up on the front,
right.
Owen Simonton, Tommy Cunningham. You lose Andon Register and Bentley Kessler out there at the receiving core. In course, Simonton, you lose Ty Ferguson, who's actually up here in the booth with us tonight.
Right.
He's now the student, one of the student assistants for this Leopard team. Seth Padilla and Austin Hines, there's a lot of talent in those guys.
Sure.
But you still bring back some guys like Emmanuel Aguero. You get Brody Reming back starting at the quarterback spot again. You still got Price Stubblefield. Tanner Curry's going to step in out there at one of those wide receiver spots. We'll talk about the starters in a little bit, but I think there's still a lot of the Leopards really think they're going to have a good season this year.
And I think so too. A lot of these guys that you mentioned that are stepping into that starting role. And let me also mention there's 20 or 22 seniors this year. So we've got a lot of senior guys here that got a lot of reps last year.
Yes.
And from what I recall, some of these guys that might have been playing in the second in the depth chart last year, but got a lot of meaningful reps, and I think they're ready to step up. And from what I've seen, I think they're ready to do just that. And as you mentioned, we've got the Stubblefield Price Stubblefield out at receiver. Man, he showed some good stuff last year. I was making highlight reels last year. He was in a lot of them. Really big plays. Brody Ramming, of course, from what I heard of that Sulphur scrimmage, he was throwing that ball
100 miles an hour.
like a laser. So I think he's tuned up and ready to go. Manuel Aguero, a lot of playing time last year. Looked real good. Shane Jones is a big one that's coming back this year, and he was impressive last year in my opinion.
I agree.
And I look for him to do some big things. Dutton Taylor.
Yes. I was hoping you were fixing to get to him because that was going to be my next
Taylor.
one.
And here's a young man who just has a nose for finding holes. Had some big kick returns last year and some touchdowns when we weren't really necessarily looking for touchdowns late in the game, and he found them. So, so just to echo what you said, we got plenty of good talent coming up, and I've got high expectations for this team this year.
I do. Pauls Valley brings back 15 starters from last year, so they're packed with some talent as well. And a lot of these guys that they're coming back from Pauls Valley are not upperclassmen. You've got some guys that started as freshmen that are coming back as sophomores, and some sophomores that started coming back as juniors. So they've got a younger team, but they're missing their catalyst that did everything. Justin Humphrey was their starting quarterback. He was their leading rusher. He passed for over 2,000 yards. He was their leading tackler on defense. Justin Humphrey did everything. Justin Humphrey graduated, so he is gone. They lost I got to remember back. Nathan Chronister was their big receiver from last year, and Chronister has graduated. So they lost some good talent. But again, when you bring back 15 out of 22 starters, then that makes a big difference in the fact that they've got a big expectation coming off of a 6-5 season, but yet you make it to the first round of the playoffs. Lose to Metro Christian, who of course we know how good Metro Christian is. It's not a slouch team, so they're looking to have a really good season as well. Yep. And even though they're in 3A, and we got to talk about that too. Pauls Valley is a 3A team, so their competition's a lot stiffer up in that extra class. But at the same time, they're looking to be just as good this year as well.
Yeah, and you hit the nail on the head there with Humphreys last year. Early in the season, first game of the season last year, not everybody's tuned up as well as they should be, as can be expected. Late in the game last year, as I recall, Humphreys carried them. Man, I made the comment to somebody just yesterday that late in the game, Humphreys, he really won that thing for them last time in a fairly close game. But with all these returning young men coming up, I expect this team to be actually improved over last year's squad, and I certainly wouldn't take them lightly here. Yeah,
they'll bring in I think he's a junior. Tanner Perry will come in at the quarterback was the backup to Humphreys. Yep. So, but you mentioned Justin Humphrey last year. Humphrey rushed 28 times for 193 yards.
He had a big
game, and he threw for 100. So you rush for 193, you throw for 100. So out of their offense, he had 200 yards. 299 yards out of that. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I see some names on this list, Greg, that will probably be guys to look for. We talked about Jorge Fabella, as you mentioned, is a name that you've been calling on the radio.
It seems like I've been saying his name for 10 years.
For a number of years. We called him a lot in basketball last year, and he was a big part of that basketball team. Just a good athlete. I expect to see some big things from him. James Fields, old lineman, coming in. I've heard that he's a humdinger. Rain Major as well at running back. I haven't seen him play this year, but by all accounts, I think he's a little bit of a stud himself. So, got some talent on this team.
Well, and you bring back a Maddox Prince at receiver for them. Right. He was a big receiver for them last year as well. And then they'll actually start John Grimmett, which I believe Grimmett is a junior this year, but. Leopard fans will probably remember it wasn't too many years ago. His older brother, Jack Grimmett, was the starting quarterback for this team, and you could not stop Jack Grimmett. The guy was just unbelievable. John is built a lot like him. They've got him listed at 6'5", 204.
And
so you line him up out there, he's a big target, So Perry's going to have Prince and Grimmett both on his radar when he gets back into that passing zone. But hey, we expect a big game here tonight between these two teams, and we're excited about getting the season started.
You bet.
It's we're up here just soaked because we're sweating, but I'm excited to get this season
hot
underway.
Or not, I'm ready for some football, man.
Me and you both. Well, again, this is the First National Bank pregame show here on the KBLP Live, and we need to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We have got a ton of sponsors on our broadcast this year, and we're so very thankful for each and every one of those that have got on board with us to cover Leopard football this year. And, of course, that includes Abiding Home Health, Ellick Florists, American Exchange Bank, Banner Baptist Church, BC Factoring, Calvary Baptist Church, the City of Lindsay, Clements Insurance, Klingman Incorporated, Crossroads Customs and Classics, Danny Daniels Pest Services, Design It in Lindsay, Elmore City First Baptist Church, the Aaron Springs Baptist Church, Grant and Katie Johnson, Hassler Hot Oil Service, Homer Reinhardt Company, Hot Mess Coffee Company, and Java House Realty, Hughes Heat and Air, Jake's Shortstop, Jess Thornburg with Homestead Company, Junkin with Janet, Legacy Roofing and Construction, Legends Pub House and Venue, the Lindsay Church of Christ, Lindsay Family Dentistry, the Lindsay First Baptist Church, Lindsay Municipal Hospital, Meat Locker Barbecue. Oh, that'd be good right now. Past Prevention Coalition, Physical Therapy Central, Red Dirt Waste, Rural Electric Cooperative, Rusty's Dispensary, S&H Tank Services, the Shopper News Note, Sooner Valve Repair, SOS Electrical, South Central Medical and Resource Center, Streamline Services, Sunshine Bakery and Deli, Super C, Tabor's Drug, United Methodist Church, Vickers Construction, and Winans Funeral Home. We're going to send it back for some words from those folks. We'll be back here at Thompson Field in Pauls Valley right after this time out here on KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Mark Smith, pastor of the Banner Baptist Church. I want to invite you to join our fellowship here at Banner. Our Sunday services begin with Sunday school at 10 a.m. Worship starts at 11 a.m. and the evening service, it's at 5 p.m. Our Wednesday night services begin at 6 p.m. and include adult Bible study, youth, and children's classes. We are located 5 miles north of Lindsay on Highway 76. We look forward to seeing you there. Go Leopards!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
Do you have a classic car or truck that needs some attention? Give Andy a call at Crossroads Classic and Customs, 1-405-255-0365. Crossroads Classic and Customs is located at 509 West Cherokee Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma. They do brake work, diagnostics, and much more, specializing in paint and body work. If you want your classic car or truck showroom ready, swing by or call Crossroads Classics and Customs today.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
Hey, welcome back to Thompson Field here in Pauls Valley. We get set for the season opener for these two teams here in week 0 of the football season. This is the Lindsay Leopards and the Pauls Valley Panthers. My name is Greg Peary alongside Andrew ESPN Lyon. Over on the camera, by the way, let's get our crew introduced here. Kevin Scruggs has taken over the camera duty since Andrew moved over to help me on the broadcast. So Kevin on the camera, J.D. Scruggs over on the laptop running the live stream, and then Brianna Miller back at our studios. Ainsley is hanging out with Brianna back in Lindsay tonight. We're glad to have Ainsley back there helping out on the broadcast tonight too. So let's go start talking about
Let's not forget Paige.
Oh, Paige. Oh, I can't forget Paige. Paige. I tell you what, Paige Sutherland is the backbone that keeps us all together. If it wasn't for Paige, none of us would have anything.
Hey, and I'm gonna give a shout out to my wife Cece, because she has helped me tremendously with some of these graphics, so she deserves a pat on the back as well.
Well, all right, Cece, thank you for helping Andrew, even when I know you didn't want to. But
I'm sure she did.
We appreciate you helping anyway. Let's get to the starters just to make sure we don't run out of time here before we get to the start of this ball game. And we'll start with the Lindsay Leopards and the offensive side of the ball. And I've got classes for these guys. I don't have any heights or weights for them, but we'll talk about the offense, and we'll start back in the backfield. And, of course, returning at quarterback this year is number 1, Brody Ramming. He is a senior. At the running back spot tonight will be the sophomore Dutton Taylor, number 32. We talked about him in the pregame earlier. The things that we saw out of Dutton last year, I am excited to see what he does here tonight from the running back spot. You move out to the wide receivers and tight ends, and we'll go with the number 2, Price Stubblefield. He's also a senior. Number 5 is Tanner Curry, the senior, and number 23, Manuel Aguero. He's just a sophomore getting the start tonight out at wide receiver. At tight end will be number 28, Shane Jones. He also is a senior. Then we'll get to the guys up front, and we'll start right in the middle. At center will be number 59, Aiden Ramage. Ramage also a senior. In fact, you're going to hear me say senior a lot. This starting offense has 9 seniors and 2 sophomores on it. That says a lot about what we got coming back this year. Over on the left side of the line at guard will be number 60, Aaron Rivera. Rivera, the senior. At left tackle will be number 71, Aiden Scruggs. Scruggs also a senior. Over on the right side at guard, number 62, Levi Smith. He's also a senior. And at tackle will be number 65, Ethan Childers. He's also a senior. We'll go over to the defensive side of the ball for the Leopards tonight. We'll start back in the secondary, and we'll go back there to the safeties. Number 1, Brody Ramming. Number 23, Manuel Aguero will be your starting safeties back there. They'll play both ways tonight. Also, Bryce Stubblefield at the cornerback slot on one side of the field, and then number 7, Dalton Parker, the junior, will be the other starting corner. Go to the linebackers, as the Leopards will go on a 4-3 this year. 3 linebackers in the middle. You'll have number 32, Dutton Taylor, the sophomore. And then the 2 outside guys, number 9 is Kason Work. Work also a senior. And on the other side will be number 10, Ryan Horton. He is also a senior. Then we get to those 4 big guys up front. And on the interior, you're going to have number 65, Ethan Childers, and number 59, Aiden Ramage. Those 2 guys will also play both ways on the line. And then out on those defensive end slots, Shane Jones will be on one side. But then you get number 34, Priest Williams, number 12. Watched him in that scrimmage down there. Priest is just a beast out there on that defensive end. He is absolutely – he and Shane Jones just eat up people from those defensive end slots. Yep. So I'm excited to see how this defense plays here tonight. The coaching staff for the Lindsay Leopards, of course, the head coach in his second season here at Lindsay is Sam Embry. He is assisted by Stephen Merrill, Jacob Offalter, Joe Foster, Tom Inman, Caleb Hall, Braxton Turner, Jackson Stephen, and student assistant Ty Ferguson. So Ferguson goes from starting at running back last year to being on the coaching staff this year.
I just talked to him a few minutes ago, asked him how it was on this side, and he said, man, it's weird.
I bet it is. And so let's talk about the starters for Pauls Valley as well as we get ready to go on this one. Of course, we'd already talked a little bit about some of these guys, but number 3, Tanner Perry, the 5'8", 174-pound junior, will start at quarterback. Then the running back will be number 12, Rain Major. He's also a senior, 5'9", 171. At the wideouts, they will have number 2, Dakota Weatherford. He's a 5'11", 170-pound senior. Maddox Prince, we mentioned him. He returns from last year, 6 foot, 189-pound junior. Then they'll also have Jorge Fabella. He's 6'1" at wide receiver and junior. And then John Grimmett, 6'5", 204-pound junior. He's the other wideout for the Pauls Valley offense. Up on that offensive line, they'll have a number 50 is Brett Alfred. Alfred is a 6'4", 211-pound senior. Also number 53, Jace Ford. He's a 5'9", 235-pound senior. Number 54, Cooper Russell, 5'10", 202-pound junior. Number 63 is Tyler Wood. He is a 5'10", 214-pound senior. And then number 68, James Field. He's a 6'1", 282-pound sophomore. The defense for Pauls Valley, as we get just about 80 minutes away from kickoff here. On the defensive side of the ball, back in the backfield, number 1, Jordan Stufflebeam. He's a 5'4", 133-pound senior. Also in the back will be Maddox Prince. He'll blow both ways here tonight. And also as well Fabella and Grimmett in that defensive backfield. At the linebacker slots, you'll have Rain Major. He'll also play both sides of the ball. Number 20, Nathan Whitaker, will also play a linebacker spot. He's a 5'11", 177-pound senior. Up on the line for the Panthers, Elijah Olgeen. He's a 5'11", 226-pound freshman who will get the start up there tonight on that defensive line, along with number 64, Mason Barahona. He is a 5'11", 203-pound sophomore. James Major, they're high on this kid. He's just a sophomore, but they think he's going to be really well good up front. He's a 5'10", 222-pound sophomore. Up there on that defensive line as well, as Pauls Valley will run out of a 3-4 defense here tonight. The coaching staff for the Pauls Valley Panthers, Dusty Raper, the head coach. He's assisted by Chad Cronister, Wakely Bergner, James Harrison, Ty Moore, Dylan O'Brien, Greg Manning, and Bobby Ward. And again, this is the opening game of the season for both of these teams here in Pauls Valley tonight. That's a lot.
That was a mouthful.
That's a mouthful. And again, glad that you are along here with us tonight on our live stream, KBLP Live. If you're listening to the radio, you can pick us up and watch the game as well as listen to it. Just go over to YouTube, search for KBLP Live. And the coin toss has happened on the field, and Pauls Valley won the coin toss and deferred. And so the Leopards have chosen to receive, and the Leopards will take what I believe would be, my directions are right, that's going to be the north end of the field, correct?
You never know in Pauls Valley. It's a little bit crooked.
It's a little bit. That's why.
I don't know if we're on the. I think that might be actually northwest.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
Leopards will be in their road white uniforms tonight with the orange numbers. And, of course, Pauls Valley in their white pants and dark jerseys. We're excited to get this one underway here tonight. Some other games going on tonight. Actually had a game last night out of Class B, Class C. Maysville and Bray Doyle played last night. I could not find the final score on that game, so apologize I didn't get that. Lexington is on the road at Bridge Creek tonight. Newcastle hosting Weatherford. Purcell hosting Alva tonight. The Washington Warriors will host Vian. Minco hosts Dibble. The Dibble Demons on the road tonight. They will host the Leopards next week. That's where we'll be in actually week 1 as we get through these first 3 or 4 games of the season before. Yeah. And then the Elmore City is on the road at OKC Patriots tonight. So we'll try to keep up with those as we get into halftime and see if we can't bring you some scores from some of those games. Also, looked up the Oklahoman has got the Leopards preseason ranked number 17 in this state at Class 2A. So in the top 20. I suspect that after about 3 games, that may change, and the Leopards may move up from that. But we'll see how things happen here tonight. Greg Peary alongside Andrew Lyons.
And it's a packed house here.
It is a packed house. Yeah, we thought we were going to be up here with maybe just a filmer, and we ended up with a filmer and 2 coaches. So we are packed in here like sardines, and we apologize to the guys that we took up a bunch of room up here that we weren't anticipating having a problem with. So
no, we weren't, but we'll make it work the best we can.
We will do all we can. Again, a toasty evening here as the Leopards are on the sideline waiting. The Panthers still have not come out of the locker room yet. We're still, according to the clock, we're still 3 minutes away from kickoff, though, so I understand.
That is true. I
wasn't
even looking at the clock.
I wasn't either. Leopards were just anxious. I thought we were fixing to get this underway. Leopards are ready to go.
Well, the sun's down, starting to cool off. They're ready to rock.
So let's send it back to JD. We'll take a quick break here and some words from our sponsors. We're back with more Leopard Live here on KBLP Live, brought to you by the First National Bank in Lindsay.
The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
All right, we are back here in Pauls Valley, just about set to get this ball game underway. The Lindsay Leopards, Pauls Valley Panthers, the season opener for both of these teams. The Leopards on the road here in Pauls Valley. And see who the Leopards are going to put back deep here. As I think we all anticipated getting this thing started earlier than everybody else was ready to get started.
Yes, we did.
So, number 8 for Pauls Valley is Pablo Amaya. He is a 5'10", 130-pound junior. He will handle the kicking duties for the Panthers. Back deep for the Leopards will be number 23, Manuel Aguero.
And I bet Dutton Taylor's going to be back there, too.
I would probably say Dutton Taylor will be over on this side, and actually back deep will be number 2, Price Stubblefield. Because Aguero and Taylor up in front of him. Ryan Horton back there as well for the Leopards. We're finally just about ready to get this one underway. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon, Kevin Scruggs, J.D. Scruggs here in the booth. Brianna Miller back with Ainsley at our studios. And, of course, Paige Sutherland back, keeping us in line at home. Oh, I forgot about Jason. And we are underway. This one's going to head to Stubblefield inside the 5. He'll take it across the 10 to 15, makes a move, gets across the 20, and then he'll be dropped down just shy of the 25-yard line. 20-yard return that time from Stubblefield gives the Leopards pretty good position. They'll mark him at the 24-yard line.
I think that was Jace Wilkerson with the tackle there, number 24.
First and 10, Lindsay from their own 24-yard line.
So Leopard offense will be on the field first. We'll see Brody Ramming back there at that quarterback spot. Returning, they're going to send Stubblefield wide left. Aguero will go wide right. Taylor will be to the right of Ramming. Jones lines up tight end right. From the shotgun, Ramming brings Stubblefield in motion. Fakes it to him. Right over that left side. Ramming breaks the tackle. Gets across the 35 to the 36-yard line. First down.
Nice run there. Good strong run to start the game off with. I like it.
Fake that pitch.
Jorge Fabella credited with that tackle there.
Jones will line up tight end right this side. Is Aguero and Stubblefield will go wide right. Dutton moves to the left side of Ramming from the shotgun. Ramming hands it off this time, and nowhere for Taylor to go that time. He'll lose 5 yards back to the 31.
Ooh, tough run there. No place to go.
Bring up a second down 15 for the Leopards. And just outside their own 30-yard line. They've got Priest Williams, number 34, in there, lining up as a slot back. Call comes in from the sideline. Aguero stays right, Stubblefield left. Dutton to the right side of Ramming from the shotgun. Williams also in the slot right. Second and 15. They'll bring Aguero in motion right to left, and some motion, fake the pitch, Ramming right up the middle, and he'll get a tough 4 yards out to the 35-yard line. But he's still short of the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
Yeah, tough little run there up the middle. Defended pretty well there, but not before he got a few yards. And I'm not surprised to see Priest Williams out there. Coach didn't have me list him as a starter, but I knew as good as he is, they'd find a spot for him on the offense.
Absolutely. Twins left this time for Ramming from the shotgun. He's rolling that way. Got a man wide open down the field. Stubblehill's behind everybody. He's got it at the 30, the 20, right down at the 18-yard line. Stubblefield got behind everybody, and a huge pass from Ramming.
He sure did. It's almost as if they didn't notice he was back there, because I think he had 8 yards on the defender there. Wide open. Nice play.
That's a 47-yard completion. All the way to the Pauls Valley 18, 1st and 10 Leopards. Stubblefield right, Aguero left, Dutton the lone setback. That brings Aguero in motion. Flip it to him, going left to right. Cuts it up inside. He's got Blake in front. He's from Aguero. It's going to be up a 1st and goal for the Leopards.
Beautiful play around the end there. He actually had a guy on it, get on him pretty quick there, but he slipped through and was able to squirt out and almost got a touchdown.
So 1st and goal, Leopards. The Pauls Valley 3. This is just the 6th play of this drive. Stubblefield wide left. And they're going to take it right up the middle with ramming. And there's a flag, I think. It's a touchdown, but let's check the flag here. And they're going to call a hold on the Leopards. That hurts.
Wow, that does hurt.
To the 13-yard line.
Holding against Lindsay. It'll be 1st and goal from the 13-yard line.
So 1st and goal, Leopards. Williams. Slot left. Dutton in the backfield, wide receiver either side, ramming from the pistol. They'll give it to Dutton and tries to duck in behind some blockers there, but again, just nowhere to go. He picks up. So it'll be a 2nd down and goal from the 13. Aguero and Stubblefield are now split left. Jones will stay tight end right. Williams will be right on his hip. Taylor in the backfield with ramming from the shotgun. 2nd and goal from the 13. Ramming. Now looks to pass. He's got Stubblefield over the middle and just off of his shoulder pad. Falls incomplete.
Stubblefield was open there, but that defender just looks like he reached around and got a finger on it.
So now 3rd and goal from the 13. That penalty now looms huge right here.
Yes, it does. We're knocking on the door. We were there, but.
Ramming rolls that way, looking to pass, and throws it, nearly picked off, and Aguero catches the tip for the touchdown. But still, you had a touchdown. That's points coming off the board on your 2nd penalty of the night.
Yeah, it hurts when you score twice on this drive and you still don't have the points on the board, right?
Exactly. So now you're facing 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line.
The penalty will be 3rd and goal from the 18-yard line for Lindsay.
I put that as a 10-yard penalty, not a 5. Let's mark it the 18. How about 3rd and goal from the 18? Now 3 wide, 2 left, 1 right. Ramming back to pass, has time over the middle. Got Stubblefield and again just couldn't haul it in. Might have been a little behind him, but I think he could have caught that one just off of his shoulder pad.
Yeah, it was just a little bit behind him, but, you know, he had it in the sights. It hit him in the breadbasket, but that defender was able just to get a hand in there, just enough to knock it away.
So Leopards are going to look like they're going to go for it here. 4th and goal, the ball at the 18-yard line. They'll go trips left this time. Dutton the lone setback. Jones at the tight end right. Ramming, rolls left. Got time, finds a man, but he's well short of the end zone. So even though that's a completed pass out there to Stubblefield, he'll be well short of the touchdown, and that means it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Leopards give it up off of the 10-yard completion, and Pauls Valley will take over with 7:58 left to go here in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, that didn't turn out the way we'd like it to, obviously, but we're moving the ball. There's good stuff there.
Absolutely.
So
there were some good things there.
We're on
Absolutely.
our way. We'll just need to clean those penalties up.
1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line for the Panthers.
So at the 7, 1st and goal, Pauls Valley. Our first look at the offense, Tanner Perry at the quarterback. Rain Major back there at the running back spot. And they'll give it to Major over that right side. Gets hit early, and he'll pick up a couple of 3 tough yards. as they'll mark him just across the 10, 11. He'll pick up 4.
I believe that's Price Stubblefield sticking his head in there with that tackle.
Gang is 3, second down and 7, Panthers.
Apologize,
Yeah.
my view's not real great from back here, Greg.
Yeah, I'm with you. Again, single back set, twins either side for Perry as he works from the shotgun this time. Keeps it himself. Oh, just missing the tackle, and they get him into the end zone. Are they going to say he was out, or they're going to put him in the end zone? They have not signaled safe. They're going to mark him down at the goal line.
Oh, my goodness.
How is that?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, but that's an 11-yard sack right there, and I missed who made that tackle.
It was Stubblefield. Well.
So they are literally the nose of the ball almost on the goal line. So this is going to bring up a third down and what that be 24 yards?
Yeah, and it is placed right on that goal line right there. So
Leopards looking to put some pressure here. And they do bring everybody, and he did just get out of the end zone and keep it from being a safety. But this is going to bring up a punting situation for Pauls Valley.
And that's a tough place to punt from. I think that was Aguero. There's a lot of helmets in there.
A lot. And you don't have a real good vantage point anyway.
I don't. But, hey, I just looked at the guys coming out, and he looked the most confident, so I'm going to give it to him.
So this is going to bring up 4th down and 18. 4th and 17. Aguero back deep for the Leopards, and it's tipped in the end zone. Who comes up with it?
Oh,
Shane Jones.
Jones.
Jones catches the block for the touchdown.
Whew, how about that?
So you didn't get it on the others, but you still get the amazing play to pick up the score.
That is right. My goodness. That's an exciting play. Yeah, that's the third touchdown of the game.
Exactly. 3 touchdowns. Only one of them is counted, but that's a big one right there. The Leopards pick up the score with 5:49 left to go here in the first quarter. And out for the extra point, and looks like they're just going to go for 2 here. And the old bunch receivers to the right leave Dutton in the backfield with Ramming. And Ramming on the keeper, looking through the middle, dives in for the extra point. So with 5:49 to go, the Leopards have opened up with an 8-0 lead on the Pauls Valley Panthers. We'll send it back over to JD. Some words from our sponsors. We're back with more Leopard Live, brought to you by the First National Bank, right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Back here in Pauls Valley where the Lindsay Leopard defense scores on a blocked punt, with Pauls Valley punting from deep in their own end zone, and they get the block, and Shane Jones catches the ricochet in the air for the Leopard touchdown. Oh, okay. Well, the Oklahoma had them playing last night, so maybe that's why I couldn't find a score. Maysville was supposed to have played last night, according to the Oklahoman, but I forget. They can't hear Kevin. So this is a new deal for me, so you'll have to forgive me.
Yeah, we've got other people talking to us, but the fans can't hear us.
The fans can't hear what you're saying. So the Leopards set to kick off. Back deep for Pauls Valley. Looks like is that number 22?
It's 22 there.
That is Colby Barrett. And I believe on this side is Dakota Weatherford.
I think so,
can't
too.
tell.
If you turn this way a little bit, I'd tell
that
you.
actually may be Fabella. Number 9. I can't tell. His jersey's kind of wrinkled on the front there.
Yep.
I can't really see the number. Officials. Plenty of time here in between. As the Leopards will tee it up. And
we are taking our time.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what the holdup here is. The officials look like they're ready.
Now the white hat blows the whistle.
There
We're
we
ready to go now.
Aguero will do the kicking chores for the Leopards. They lead 8-0 here with 5:49 left to go in the first quarter. And sidewinder kick heads over there. It's loose on the field and finally recovered over there for Pauls Valley. That was the number.
Connor Martin, I believe.
Yeah. With the recovery. So Pauls Valley offense back out on the field now. Let's see if this Leopard defense can pin them back again. As Pauls Valley takes over their own 22-yard line.
Well, I bet those guys are pumped up after that performance just a couple of minutes ago.
I bet you are right. They'll go trips left this time. Prince, Grimmett, and Fabella are all split left, and now we're going to have a timeout called, looks like, by the Pauls Valley Panthers. And not sure what the officials are trying to say here about getting off field. Yeah.
Official timeout.
Okay.
I think it's what he was signaling there.
Maybe.
Water break, I imagine.
Water break, maybe. Well, let's take a 30-second timeout with them. We'll come back with more Leopard Live right here on KBLP Live, brought to you.
Here, and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Back out of the timeout, Pauls Valley 1st and 10, their own 22-yard line. They trail the Leopards 8-0 here early. They'll go trips left with Prince, Grimmett, and Fabella. Perry from the shotgun.
I think I see Gus Torres out there.
Hey. Oh, there's a nice play right up the middle, and that is a good gainer. Oldman gets out to the 30, picks up 8 on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2.
As I mentioned a while ago, it looks like we've got number 6, Gus Torres out there. Yep, on this right end. And he is a large man.
He is a very large man out there on that right defensive end. Again, trips left, single back set, slot left as well. Now man goes in motion, moves sets up to the right, and Perry's going to keep it himself over that right side. Shane Jones.
Shane Jones jumped
Break
on it.
down, looks like a ball may be loose over there, but
I thought I saw the ball squirt out.
We got to remember this season as well, the First National Bank is going to give away $79 for every turnover that this Leopard defense can come up with, and donate that to Lindsay High School in the name of that person who comes up with that turnover. That's in honor of Tristan Manning, number 79, who would be a senior this year.
That's right.
Ball rests on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Pauls Valley. Perry back to pass. Oh, somehow got that one delivered over to John Grimmett with the reception. He gets out to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Will pick up about 7 there.
And it sure looked like Case and Work had a hand on that football right there. I don't know how he still came up with it, but
that's exactly what I was thinking. I thought Prince had it picked.
Yep.
Or not Prince, but
Work.
Work, yep. This time Prince will go right along with Fabella. Grimmett looks like he's going to line them on the tight end left side. Perry working from the shotgun. 2nd down and a long 3. Perry, the handoff right up the middle, and it'll be a 1st down. And that is, again, number 6, Olgin. As Olgin gets out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it's Taylor in on that tackle. Brody Raming, I think, had a little piece of it as well.
So 1st and 10, Pauls Valley. The ground game starting to work a little bit here. Hogan stays in at the running back. Twins right. Tight end right, slot left for Perry as he works from the shotgun. Again, Ogun comes around this side, ramming, can't get him in the backfield. He breaks another tackle, breaks another one. Still on his feet, nearly lost the football, and he'll get deep in Leopard territory all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah,
that was just some bad tackling and not getting him wrapped up.
It was. We had 2, 3, 4 guys get their hands on him. They just could not wrap him up.
So 1st and 10, Pauls Valley at the Leopard 30. Major in at running back now. Fabella will be split right along with Prince. Grimmett lines up tight end right. Perry from the shotgun. And he'll hand it right up the middle on that trap. And there is Major who gets good yardage. They'll mark him down at the 25-yard line. He'll pick up
the goal line.
Pauls Valley answers after the Leopard defense pins them deep and gets a block. No, maybe not. Nope, they will actually bring Pablo Mamaya into a kick. And it looks like some confusion on who's supposed to be on the field here. Out of the hold of Adrian Gonzalez, kick from Maya is up. And they say in the first quarter. We'll send it back over to JD. Some word from sponsors. We're back with more Leopard Live, brought to you by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Jake's Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake's Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
Back here in Pauls Valley, Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon. As the Lindsay Leopards have still got a lead, but it's now 8-7. Pauls Valley goes down the field 78 yards, did it in 7 plays, the final 25 from a little pitch play to Maddox Prince. Pablo Amaya will kick it away. Aguero back deep for the Leopards. This one is short, and it'll be taken over there. I believe that's Horton.
That is Ryan Horton.
And Horton does not go anywhere. The minute he caught that one, he was dropped, and see where they mark it. It'll still be decent field position for the Leopards. As it looks like they're going to put it, well, maybe right at the 25. I thought he was further upfield than that, but actually they're going to mark it at the 24.
Yeah, I thought he had a couple more yards than that. He didn't have much room to go anywhere, though.
That is true.
Not much you can do
That
about
one
it.
was so high in the air.
It was.
So 2:55 left to go in the first. 8-7 Leopards, the 1-point lead, and with the football, as Dutton Taylor been there at running back, they'll go trips right this time with Horton, Aguero. Ramming from the shotgun, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, looking for a hole up the middle, and he'll be hit just as he gets to the line of scrimmage, and he'll fall forward just across the 25. Call it a yard, give him 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, not a lot of running room there. What he got, he made it on his own there, just bulling his way through the line.
Tug Fott out there at wide receiver. That's the one I missed earlier. He's lined out wide right with Aguero. Ramming from the shotgun. Looks like we got some movement. Price Stubblefield has the reception, and he'll get out near the 28, 29-yard line, but we've got a flag. I think this one will come back on an illegal procedure. So 5-yard penalty on the Leopards. They're going to be declined. Okay.
illegal pitch against the Leopards is declined.
They want that third down.
Yeah. So let's see where they spot the ball. They're going to put it at the 29, so we'll call that a 4-yard reception for Stubblefield. So 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5, Leopards.
Twins right, single receiver left, Aguero in motion right to left, and we've got more
Another
motion
flag.
and flags. And they're going to blow this one dead, and the Leopards shooting themselves in the foot with the penalties here. Another false start will back them up.
Yeah, these are starting to hurt, Greg.
So this will move it back to the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 9 now.
Yeah, these are these early season, mental mistakes here that we do expect. But
here on KBLP Live.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at
So back to punt formation for the, and in fact, there's nobody back deep now for Pauls Valley.
Sure not.
The 25 to the 24-yard line. I'm not sure I understand the not putting anybody back.
Me neither, Greg. A little bit unusual. If you're going to catch him at the line, you're going to have to wrap all the way around him. That's right.
2nd down and 4. The Pauls Valley, their own 15. Perry calls for it from the shotgun. Back to pass. 5 and a 1st down.
Yeah, nice little open field tackle there by Horton. Recognizing that quarterback's about to take off, he reacted to it well and did the best he could there. Allowed just a few yards on the play.
So 1st and 10, Pauls Valley, their own 20. Open stays in at running back. Twins right. They'll also have tight end and slot right. Perry from the shotgun keeps it himself. And coming around that left end, gets about 5, maybe 6. I think that was that Childers on the stop out there?
Number 65, yeah, Ethan Childers.
Mark him at the 26-yard line, so I'll pick up the 6 that time for Perry.
Got another timeout.
And that's actually the end of the 1st quarter. Timeout on the field. The Leopards with an 8-7 lead, but Pauls Valley with the football when we come back after this. You're listening to live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word spoken in love and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Oklahoma
So back here live is we just missed that play from Pauls Valley. Jorge Fabella on the field, splits left. Aguero splits right from the shotgun. Ramming. Hands to Taylor right up the middle. Tried to spin, and he'll get nice yardage down to the 16-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 in there for Dutton Taylor.
Nice little play there. Nothing fancy. Right off the left side tackle. Everybody doing their job. Got 5 out of it.
Yeah, they're going to mark him at the 17, so officially he only gets 4 out of that.
Well, I'm going to give him 5, Greg.
I'm with you. I wrote down 5. I'm giving him 5. I think it's a bad spot. Twins right this time. Stubblefield and Aguero. Tight end left. Jones in the slot right. Ramming from the pistol. Keeps it himself this time. Looking to cut it up inside, and he will get tracked down from behind. That was Noah Olgan. Went all the way across the backside of that defense.
He sure did. He came screaming in there from the backside, and, man, he closed that distance fast.
Yeah. Lose 2 back to the 19-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. Fought back in at wide receiver. He'll be split left with Aguero. Taylor in the backfield. Williams and Jones on that right side. Ramming from the pistol. Sends Aguero in motion. Fakes it to him. Takes it himself right up the middle. And again, nowhere to go for Brody Ramming.
Defense just closed that hole. It was open for just a second. And as quick as it opened, it was closed again. Nothing there.
It's going to be a 4th down and a long 7 here for the Leopards. You know they're going to go for it here. Thought stays in out there, split left along with Aguero. Taylor to the right of Ramming. Jones tight end right. Williams on his hip. Ramming. Back to pass. Has time. Looking, and he short hops it, trying to get it to Jones. And now we'll get the flag. Maddox Prince is going to pick up a penalty there for pass interference. That'll help the Leopards out.
Yep, that helps tremendously.
Pass interference called on the Pauls Valley. That'll be an automatic 1st down for the Leopards, and it should put it inside the 10, I think. Let's see where they spot it here. Because it should be 10 yards and a 1st down and put it at the 9-yard line, absolutely. So 1st and goal, Leopards at the Pauls Valley 9. 9:19 left to go here in the first half. Lindsay hanging on to a 1-point lead. And of course, all that thanks to that big interception from Kaysen Work.
Yeah, I'd like to see an offensive touchdown here if we can muster it.
2 tight end set. Ramming right up the middle, and again, they're plugging every hole on that offensive line.
They sure are, man. It opened up, looked like it was going to be big enough to drive a Mack truck through, and then there's a man. So they're recognizing these openings and filling them quick. Hats off to them.
At the 6, pickup of 3 that time from Ramming, so 2nd and goal from the 6. Taylor in the backfield with him. They'll send Stubblefield left, Aguero right. Shane Jones moves over to the tight end right side. Williams will stay in that slot right as well. From the pistol, 2nd and goal, Leopards, and we're going to have a timeout called by
Lindsay.
Leopards. We'll call it. 8:34 left here in the first half. 8-7 Lindsay. They are knocking on the door. We'll see if they can do it after we come back from this timeout. You're listening to watching Lindsay Leopard Live here on KBLP Live, brought to you by the First National Bank in Lindsay.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
If I could have your attention, please. We've had a cell phone turned into
Back here in Pauls Valley, and just for those of you that are watching the live stream, we are having the internet here is not great, so we are having some glitches and some issues with our live stream because of that, so we apologize for that. But the Leopards have got a second and goal from the Pauls Valley 6. Dutton in the backfield, Stubblefield and the Guerrero split left. They'll bring Aguero in motion left to right. Fake it to him, ramming right up the middle. Did he get there? Yes, touchdown. Right. Brody ramming from 6 yards out.
Nice little play there.
Just making sure there was no laundry on the field.
Yeah.
6-yard touchdown run from Brody ramming puts the Leopards up 14-7 with an extra point try to come.
Again, nothing real fancy there on that play. Fake the pitch. The boys up front opened up a hole in the middle, and he was off to the races.
Again, on for a 2-point try, ramming with the bunch of receivers left this time. Taylor still in the backfield. High snap. Ramming gets it down. Second effort, and he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And so with 8:28 left to go here in the first half, the Leopards now have a 16-7 lead on the Class 3A Pauls Valley Panthers. We'll send it back over to JD for a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
$8:28 left to go here in the first half. The Leopards have scored to make it a 16-7 ball game, and of course that scoring drive, only 21 yards thanks to a case and work interception, gave Leopards first and 10 at the Pauls Valley 21. Took 6 plays to punch it in from there. A 6-yard touchdown run from Brody Ramming caps it off, and he also had the 2-point conversion as well. So Leopards now with a 9-point lead.
Yep, that's right. We got that pass interference call on Pauls Valley, which set us up for a fairly short yardage situation there to get into the end zone. Thankfully, as the drive was looking like it might possibly stall. So
yeah, it was on the 4th down play when that pass interference happened. So
we got a gift there, and we were able to capitalize. That's what it's about.
So Aguero will tee it up for the Leopards. Fabella back deep for the Panthers, along with Colby Barrett, I believe. This one headed toward the sideline, far side of the field, and Fabella will pick it up at the 15. And the Leopards surround him. He breaks away initially, but they'll wrap him up at the 20. And so Fabella gives the Panthers this will be their 4th possession of the game with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. 8:22 left here in the first half.
I believe that was Parker Dodson there that finished that tackle off.
Panthers from their own 20-yard line.
Number 11.
Prince, Fabella, and Grimmett are all split right. Major in the backfield along with Perry. First and 10, Pauls Valley, their own 20. Perry from the shotgun. He'll give it to Major. No, he keeps it himself. He's got a big running room. Look out. He's at the 35, the 40, a stiff arm. But great job there from Price Stubblefield to save that touchdown, because he doesn't make that one, I think Perry's gone.
Yeah, he was off to the races.
All the way to the Leopard 48-yard line.
Whew.
32-yard run that time from Tanner Perry.
And just a simple keeper around the right side there. They were able to get that edge sealed off, and he was gone. Thank goodness for Stubblefield being able to track him down before he was headed to the house.
Olgin comes in at running back now in place of Major. Trips left this time. From the shotgun, Perry gives it to Olgin, hit it around the right side, and he'll be run out of bounds over there.
Kaysen worked out on that quickly, and a penalty.
That's, I'm not sure I agree with that one.
Oh.
That was not.
No.
They went down as they were coming out of bounds. That was not a hit out of bounds. There's no reason for that penalty.
It was not. He was pushing him out to the sideline.
But they're going to pack a 15-yarder on that, which is going to move it all the way down to the 30-yard line. I do not like that call at all.
No, sir. No, like I said, he was recognized he wasn't going to make a wrap-up kind of tackle, so he pushed him out to the sideline, and they both go down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's football. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah. Well, 1st and 10, Pauls Valley at the Leopard 30 now. And Olgin, and then Gus Torres slows him down.
There you go, Gus. Nice tackle there. He didn't want to let him around the end.
No gain on the play as they'll make it now 2nd down and 10. Still at the Leopard 30. The clock runs with 7:25 left to go here in the first half. Leopards still up by 9, 16-7.
Man, I like to see Gus in there mixing it up with them. A sophomore, I believe, but as I mentioned earlier, he is a big man, and makes sense to get him in the game, man.
Grimmett is split left. Prince and Fabella are split right. Back to pass. Perry looks left. Now comes back right. Jones runs him out, and then he'll just throw it out of bounds. And I didn't cross the line of scrimmage. There is a flag down. I hope this is on a grounding call.
Shane Jones was right in his face there, and whenever he let go, Priest Williams was right there in his face as well. So I'm hoping that doesn't go on him somehow.
Intentional grounding. That's a penalty and loss of down. Oh, they're calling roughing the passer.
That's what I was afraid of.
Are you kidding me?
Priest was back there nearby. I didn't see him do anything aggressive.
And plus, he threw it out of bounds. No receiver in the area, and it didn't get it to the line of scrimmage. I mean, that's these last penalties on the Leopards have been horrible. Moves it all the way to the 15-yard line.
Well, there's a little gift for the Panthers.
It's been a couple of gifts these last two plays.
That's right.
2 15-yarders on the Leopards. Twins left. Major in the backfield. He'll be to the right of Perry. And Perry gives it to Major right up the middle, and he's wrapped up. Childers grabs him as he crosses the line of scrimmage, a couple of yards to the 13.
Yeah, Childers was there in a hurry, wrapping up his legs for a very short game. We need to keep that up.
2nd down and 8. Clock runs with 6:35 left.
Yeah, I like to see us finally challenging them a little bit more at the first level there.
Absolutely. Major stays in at running back. Fabella goes right. Prince and Weatherford will be split left now. Perry from the shotgun. Hands to Major right up the middle, and again, they'll stand him up. Maybe a yard to the 12.
Nice play there. A bunch of Leopards in on that. Looked like Ryan Horton, Dutton Taylor. Couldn't tell very well. I think Gustavo Torres in the mix there. And once again, Leopard defense challenging them at the first level instead of letting them get past the linemen and getting back into our defensive backfield, and that makes all the difference right there.
Now they'll go 4 wide. Grimmett goes right. Weatherford, Prince, and Fabella are left. Olgin back in at running back. 3rd down and 7 from the Leopard 12. Perry's back to pass. He's looking in the end zone. Great play. Price Stubblefield knocks it away.
Well played right there. Heads up play, man.
That's going to bring up a 4th down and 7 from the Leopard 12. Stops the clock with 5:27 left. And are they going to bring in the – they are. They're going to look for a field goal here. is Juan Pablo Amaya will come in.
The lefty.
And he will put the tee down at the 19-yard line. So this will be a 29-yard field goal attempt. And he definitely has enough leg to make this.
Yep.
He is a good kicker. Leopards hoping that they can get a hand on this one or force him to hurry it. And whistles. And not sure.
I'm not sure either. I don't think they were deep enough into it for anybody to mess
up.
up.
I don't think there was. Coach Embry's out on the field. I wonder if
he may have
had a question that he wanted answered there. So we still wait for the white hat with the discussion here.
Is that laundry down on the field by Hembry? You can't see it now. It's right on the other side.
Oh, I see that now, yeah. Sideline warning on the Leopards.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. So here we go back to the extra point, or excuse me, the field goal try. 29 yards out for Pablo Maya. Juan Pablo Amaya. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up, and it's a sidewinder, but it goes through.
Wasn't a very pretty one, but it did the job.
So 5:22 left. Pauls Valley has made it a 6-point game. They've closed to the Leopards. At least Leopards still lead 16-10 here in the first half. We'll send it back over to JD's from more sponsors. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
So a 29-yard field goal from Pablo Amaya for the Panthers closes the gap on the Leopards, but Lindsay still leads 16-10. 5:22 left to go here in the first half. Greg Peary and Andrew Lyon here along with Kevin Scruggs, JD Scruggs, Brianna Miller, and Ainsley back at our studios in Lindsay. Paige Sutherland also hanging out back there somewhere. You never know where Paige might be.
No? Hopefully home with that
I started to say,
little boy of hers.
She's chasing that little boy around. You can bet on that.
You bet.
Back deep for the Leopards is Manuel Aguero. And Amaya has it teed up. Kicked it deep the first time they kicked off. His next one was short. So the Leopards kind of have both ankles covered here. See what they decide to do with this one. And again, it'll be high and short. And Horton waits for it. Look out, you got to get on it.
Oh, no.
It's still loose.
It's
and
loose.
I think finally, that was Ryder Trammell, I think, who finally covered that thing up for the Leopards.
Looked like Ryder to me, number 22.
So great job for Trammell to come up with that. That was just about disaster right there for the Leopards.
A little too close for my taste, Greg.
I'm with you. So
I think Horton froze just a little bit. Wasn't quite sure how to attack that because he had to wait on it a while, and then he looked down and those defenders were in his face. So
we've got officials talking here. Have we got another flag? Yeah, we do. Right out there on the 45 or out there.
Sure do.
That's totally away from where the play happened. So let's see what this is. And he's going to come over and talk to Coach Raper. So let's see what the call is here. The ball is spotted at the 32-yard line currently. That's where Trammell covered it. But
And they're still talking about it.
They're still talking about it. I kind of get the feeling this may be on Pauls Valley.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
But
Pauls Valley doesn't seem very happy down there. Of course, hard to tell from just some hand gestures from this vantage.
Yeah. So they still talk about it. We still haven't seen the signal yet. We're going to go talk some more. Are they going to wave it off? No. Personal foul.
Oh, and Raper just looked at
unsportsmanlike.
the huddle replay, and he's upset.
And it'll go against Pauls Valley, so that's a 15-yarder. That'll move it from the 33-yard line. That'll go out to the 48. So 1st and 10 Leopards, great field position now with 5:21 left, and they're out near midfield.
You bet. I'm happy to have one go our way here.
Taylor is in at running back. Ramming from the pistol. Give it to Taylor, looking for a hole, dances right, and all of that work to maybe get a yard.
Yeah, it looked like he looked up that hole that he was first looking for and didn't see anything, so he diverted and tried to cut out to the right, and there just wasn't anything there either.
So let's call it 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line of the Leopards. Clock runs 4:55 left in the half. Thought and Stubblefield are split right. Aguero comes left. Taylor in at running back with ramming from the shotgun. Shane Jones is at the tight end left. Aguero in motion left to right. Flip it to him, makes a cut inside, and that was a great defensive play back there. And I can't get a number here yet for you.
Sure was. That was Adrian Gonzalez, I believe, number 5, outside linebacker.
Got around the block of Taylor and made that play in the backfield, and they end up losing a yard on that back to the original line of scrimmage. That's 3rd and 10. So again, Fott and Stubblefield will go left. Aguero is split right. Dutton to the right of ramming as he'll work again from that pistol. Ramming, high snap, gets it down. Now he's got to scramble and gets it out. Caught, no, Fott right through his hands. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 10. 3:52 left to go in the half. Leopards are going to have to punt it back to Pauls Valley. Ramming back in punt formation. And again, nobody back deep for Pauls Valley. I'm not sure I understand this strategy here, but
yeah, very interesting strategy. They're just content to just take what we give them.
Yep. Ramming high, end over end. It'll bounce at the 19, takes a great Leopard bounce, and then dies just about the 16-yard line. So 3:42 left to go. Here in the first half, the Leopards still hanging on to a 6-point lead at 16-10. But Pauls Valley has a chance. 1st and 10, their own 16. Let's see if this Leopard defense can hold them out here again for this final 3:42.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially with the fact that Pauls Valley is going to get the ball to start second half.
Yep, that's right. Man, if we can just keep, like I said earlier, if we can keep challenging them there up front, slow those guys down, at least slow them down, let the linebackers and the DBs come up and finish off, we'll be all right here. They're not doing anything fancy. They're not going downfield a whole lot, so if we can stop that run, we're in good shape. And here he
Perry's
goes going
back
downfield.
to pass, set up the little screen out here, caught by Ogwin and then dropped. Great play over there. Ethan Childers drops him at the 15. Out of all of that, they end up losing a yard.
Very nice.
So 2nd down and 11.
Good to see a lineman getting out there making those tackles.
Clock still runs at 3:19 left. Fabella goes left. Prince is over right. And I believe that's number 14. David Dudgeon is fled out here right along with Prince. Two-back set now. And they'll give it to Major. Gets hit in the backfield, but gets away from him. He's looking for the edge, but he can't get there.
Man, Aiden Ramage was all over him there. Couldn't quite haul him down, but 3 or 4 other Leopards out there not far behind, dragging him down. Back to the original line of scrimmage, looks like. And I did not see who came up, who was the main tackler there from this vantage.
I think it was Ramage. But at the 16-yard line, so it's back to a 3rd down and 10 at the original line of scrimmage. Clock with 2:23 on it. Twins left, single receiver right. They'll bring Prince in motion, hand it to him. He looks like he's back to pass. Looking for Fabella, who's got it. Great catch over the shoulder of Stubblefield. And Fabella on the flea flicker gets it out to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and Price was not far behind him on that, but he realized the receiver had a step on him. He had to take his eyes off of it, turn and run, and make sure he made that tackle. Might have lost it in the lights as well.
Yeah. 2:07 on the clock as it runs. 1st and 10, Pauls Valley, their own 45. And Ramage stops Major right at the line of scrimmage.
Aiden Ramage. Penalty flag on the play.
So watch the, we have to stop the clock. 1:49. Again, we've got a flag far side of the field. Discussion again. See what this is. Yeah. Oh, it's an illegal shift on Pauls Valley. So back them up.
The call on the field is an illegal shift against the Panthers.
Move it back to the 40. Make it 1st down and 15 now. A minute, and they're trying to get them, I think, to put, they did 1:49 on the clock, and then 59 on the clock.
1st and 15 for the Panthers.
Grimmett is split right. Twins left. Major, I believe, the backfield. Perry keeps it himself. Throws it, and it is caught. Got to the sideline and out of bounds. And that was the number 2. That's Dakota Weatherford on the reception. Short of the 1st down, but he got out of bounds to stop the clock as he got to the 50 on a 10-yard reception.
Yeah, and that was Dalton Parker that finally got him out of bounds. I didn't catch who that first defender was there, but he had a hand on him. As soon as he caught that ball, wasn't able to haul him in.
So 2nd down and 5. Clock stopped with 1:47. Trips right, single receiver left as Perry works from the shotgun. Keeps it himself right up the middle and initially hit short. He rolls forward. They're going to put him right at the 45, and they're signaling 1st down.
Cason work, laid a pretty good hit on him, just couldn't quite keep him behind that stick.
So 1st and 10, Pauls Valley. They are now at the Leopard 45-yard line. Trips right, single receiver left again for Perry. Major to his right in the backfield. Back to pass, the quick stop route. And ramming, I think is who is, no, it wasn't ramming either. That was Horton. Slipped as he went back to get on that stop route. Allowed Fabella to get the catch and get it all the way to the 38-yard line.
Gain of 8, 2nd down and 2, Panthers.
Yeah, they're marching down again. 1:23 left. We've got to tighten up right here.
Big time.
Sure like to keep them out of field goal position.
2nd down and 2 at the Leopard 38. Trips right. Weatherford moves to the left side. That's where Perry heads. He's got blockers out front. He'll have a 1st down. He gets run out of bounds at the Leopard sideline. But he'll have a first down somewhere in the neighborhood of the 33-yard line.
I think that was Dalton Parker again out there on that other end.
So pick up a 3 to the Leopard 34. First and 10, Pauls Valley. A minute 18 on the clock. Again, stopped with the out of bounds. They'll stay in that formation of trips right. Slot back. And Major will move to the left side of Perry from the shotgun. Perry calls for it, gives it, fakes it to Major, keeps it himself up the middle, and the Leopards that time stack him up. And maybe a yard that time for Tanner Perry. And timeout, Pauls Valley. A minute 7 left to go here in the first half. Leopards with a 16-10 lead. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Back to action, a minute 7 left to go here. I say a big thank you again to all of our sponsors for helping us bring you Lindsay Leopard football. Claimant Incorporated, BC Factoring, American Exchange Bank, Lindsay Family Dentistry among those. Grant and Katie Johnson CPA as well. Tabor's Drug there in Lindsay. Second down and 9 at the Leopard 33-yard line. Trips right is Weatherford, Prince, and Fabella. And he's looking that way as Tanner's back to pass, and now he's got it wide open to Dakota Weatherford right in the middle. And oh, he drops the football. Ramming's there. Let's see who got it.
It sure looked like he jumped on it.
I
can't tell if it went out of bounds.
I started to say, did it get out of bounds before he got it? And if it did, it becomes just a fumble, and it'll end up being a long gainer for a first down all the way down to the 19-yard line. Weatherford was wide open over the middle, and he fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds, and so Pauls Valley is set up with now 1st and 10 at the Leopard 19, but under a minute left in the ball game. Excuse me, in the first half.
We have this Leopard defense has got to get tough right here.
Right here. Again, trips right. Grimmett, the lone receiver, left. Perry back to pass, rolls to his right, and had to short hop that one. He was getting lots of pressure in the backfield.
Yeah, he had big Shane Jones in his face.
That'll bring up second down and 10. Clock stops with 54 seconds left. A couple of more of those would be big for this Panther defense.
You bet.
Or for the Leopard defense and this Panther offense to shut down. And now they're going to stack everybody in. Nobody split wide. Bunch of receivers either side. Major in the backfield along with Perry. Second down and 10. Fake it to Major. Rolling to his right's Perry. Still looking in the back of the end zone. And they're going to call it a touchdown. Maddox Prince in the back of the end zone.
Ooh.
Pass complete to Maddox Prince for the Panther touchdown.
Pauls Valley pulled everybody in tight like they were going to just run it at us. And sent 3 receivers over to the right side there. And there was 2 of them that we were 2 or 3 steps behind, man. He found the Pauls Valley receiver in the back of the end zone for 6.
Ties the game at 16, but Amaya on for the extra point try. And from here looks good, and it is 17-16. Pauls Valley takes the lead from the Leopards for the first time tonight, 46 seconds still left here in the first half. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back right after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
So 46 seconds left in the first half, and Pauls Valley has taken their first lead of the night. It's a 17-16 lead. They get that off of a 19-yard touchdown pass from Tanner Perry to Maddox Prince, who was in the back of the end zone there, tiptoeing down that back line. I really thought he was not. I thought he had his feet out, but he must have got the one in. So they give him the touchdown. But the Leopards have got 46 ticks left on the clock here. It might be, we've seen the Leopards score on one-play drives before.
You bet we have. Plenty of time, Greg, plenty of time.
So, again, they're going to pack it up short this time as Maya has been kicking everything short.
If it goes to Ryan Horton again, well, I don't see Ryan out there. Do you? Well, Horton had a couple of them kicked right at him. And
they've got fought in the middle there. And this time they're going to kick it deep.
Wow.
Which is fine. Let it go in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. No time off the clock. I like it. So 1st and 10 Leopards. 46 seconds left here in the first half. They'll have it at the 25-yard line.
We'll see what we can get done here. I expect, well, I guess it could go either way. We may just run a couple of plays, run the clock out, and go to the locker room and talk about it. Or do you try to get the ball deep down the field and try to strike right here? I know what I do.
I do.
But I'm not coaching.
That's why they don't pay me to coach. Of course, you would probably expect their secondary is going to be in kind of a prevent. Don't let anybody behind you.
Sure.
So, Leopards are not going to spread anybody out wide to keep everybody bunched in tight. In fact, looks like they're going to just take a knee here.
It does, doesn't it?
Yep. Ramming does just take a knee at the 14-yard line, and that should be I think they may have to do one more here. That was 42 on the clock, I think, when he – they just now reset the 40-second clock, though, so if that's the case, then that'll be enough.
I think they can run it out since they didn't reset it.
Yeah. So the Leopards will just let the clock run out here, and they'll go to the locker room trailing by 1. The Leopards had a 16-7 lead here, but they give up a field goal and a touchdown from Pauls Valley there late in that second quarter, and it ends up being a 1-point lead for the Panthers here at halftime. And Pauls Valley, of course, gets the ball to start second half. So.
Yep, that's right. Well, they didn't want to let us come in here and take this game over. They've got a little fight in them. Looks like we've got some adjustments we can make. I saw some bright spots here.
Absolutely.
Definitely some bright spots, some untimely penalties that hopefully we can clean up, and looking forward to this second half.
Absolutely. We'll send it back over to JD, and Andrew and I will figure up our officially unofficial. We talk about mistakes from teams early in the season, the jitters and first. We're going to be the same.
Yeah, mine are going to be very unofficial.
Very unofficial stats for this first game, but we'll do that coming up after this timeout. This is the First National Bank halftime show here on KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Are you ready to be part of a community dedicated to creating a drug-free environment? Look no further than the Pass Drug-Free Coalition.
Hey, have you heard about PASS? It's a coalition that brings together individuals, families, schools, businesses, and community organizations all working towards one goal, a drug-free community.
That's right. The PASS Drug-Free Coalition is committed to preventing substance abuse and promoting healthy alternatives. We believe that together we can make a positive impact on the lives of our community members.
By joining PASS, you'll have access to valuable resources and support to help you create a safer and healthier community. From educational programs to awareness campaigns, we're empowering everyone to take action.
And it's not just about prevention. PASS also provides support for those who are recovering from substance abuse, connecting them with the necessary resources and assistance they need to get back on track.
So, how can you get involved? It's easy. Visit our website at www.passdrugfree.org or at PassDrugFree on social media and learn more about our upcoming events, workshops, and initiatives.
Together, we can create a community where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, free from the harms of substance abuse. Join us in making a difference.
Remember, the power to create change starts with you. Join the Pass Drug-Free Coalition today, and let's build a brighter, drug-free future together.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
Tailored Creative Services is your one-stop shop for all of your creative needs. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services so we can talk about your next project.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Mark Smith, pastor of the Banner Baptist Church. I want to invite you to join our fellowship here at Banner. Our Sunday services begin with Sunday school at 10 a.m. Worship starts at 11 a.m. and the evening service, it's at 5 p.m. Our Wednesday night services begin at 6 p.m. and include adult Bible study, youth, and children's classes. We are located 5 miles north of Lindsay on Highway 76. We look forward to seeing you there. Go Leopards!
We are back here at halftime, the First National Bank halftime show from Thompson Field here in Pauls Valley. The Pride of the Valley is entertaining us here at halftime as we get ready to give you your officially unofficial stats from the first half. A little recap, the Leopards turned it over on downs on their first possession after driving all the way down to the 3-yard line, and then got backed up by a couple of penalties and ended up at the Pauls Valley 18, but could not punch it in from there. But then a 3-and-out after a big sack all the way back at the 1-yard line on Pauls Valley forces a punt from deep in their own end zone, and the blocked punt was caught in the end zone by Shane Jones, so he gets credit for a turnover, one of those First National Bank turnovers. So he will get a $79 donation to Lindsay Public Schools in his name, of course, in honor of Tristan Manning and number 79, who would be a senior this year. So a big celebrations going on this season for him. Then, of course, the Leopards took that 8-0 lead, and then Pauls Valley comes back on the very next drive and takes it 78 yards in 7 plays, a 25-yard touchdown pass to Maddox Prince, and extra point from Amaya makes it an 8-7 game. Leopards by 1 with 3 minutes to go. Leopards punt on their next possession, and then Kaysen Work has a big interception on the next Pauls Valley possession and puts the ball at the Pauls Valley 21, and the Leopards took 6 plays to punch it in from there. A 6-yard touchdown run from Brody Ramming gives the Leopards a 16-7 lead with 8:28 left to go in the first half. Pauls Valley drove all the way to the Leopard 12, could not get any closer than that, and a 29-yard field goal from Pablo Amaya brought the Panthers back within 6 at 16-10 with 5:22 left in the first half. Leopards again went 3-and-out on their next possession. Pauls Valley then gets the ball back at their own 16 with 3:42 left in the half and got all the way down to the Leopard 19. A couple of penalties on that drive, a couple of big plays, and they end up getting it all the way down to the 19-yard line, and then get the 19-yard touchdown pass in the back of the end zone to Maddox Prince, and the extra point try was good from Amaya, and with 46 seconds left in the half, Pauls Valley took their first lead of the game, and they now lead 17-16 here at halftime. Quickly going through our officially unofficial stats, we'll start with the offensive side. The Leopards don't have a lot of numbers to show, even though they are in this ball game. They only had 26 yards on the ground off of 10 carries. The leading rusher Ramming had 25 of those yards on 6 carries, and Dutton Taylor had 4 carries and a net of just 1 yard out of that. So 10 carries, 26 yards on the ground for the Leopards. For Brody Ramming passing, I've got him 5 of 7 for 76 yards. And the 62 yards on 3 catches for Price Stubblefield, 14 yards on 2 catches for Manuel Aguero. And those are the 5 receptions for Ramming. Again, 5 of 7, 76 yards. And the Leopards, too many turnovers. I've got them with 30, 40, 55 yards on 5 penalties, and I don't think that's totally correct, but I know we've got at least 2 15-yard penalties on the defense in that first half. For the Panthers, they roll up 221 yards of offense in that first half, 110 on the ground, led by the quarterback, Tanner Perry. He's got 8 carries for 41 yards, but also 5 carries and 41 yards for number 6, Noah Olguin. Then 16 yards on 1 carry for Jorge Fabella. And then Ryan Major had 5 carries for 12 yards. Again, 19 rushing plays, 110 yards on the ground. For the Panthers, they've scored both of their touchdowns through the air, and both to Maddox Prince. He's got 2 catches, 44 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Then you got 2 catches for 37 yards for Jorge Fabella, 2 catches for 24 yards for Dakota Weatherford, 1 7-yard reception for John Grimmett. And Olguin also had 1 catch, but he lost a yard on that reception. But 8 of 11 for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns for Tanner Perry offensively there. We're going to send it over to Andrew. We'll talk about his defensive stats.
Yep, both teams played pretty good defense at times. Greg, Pauls Valley defense has been pretty stiff, not allowing us a lot of room on the inside. As we mentioned earlier, these holes are opening up, and the linebackers are coming in and filling those holes. The tackles have been really spread around for the defense, so for the Pauls Valley defense, everybody's getting a little bit of a piece of the action. I've got every single starter on the Pauls Valley defense recorded at least one tackle. Leading tacklers, Adrian Gonzalez with 4 and Elijah Olguin with 4 also. Major also with a pair. And those are the leading tacklers for the Lindsay Leopards. Really spread out tackling. I've got actually 15 Leopards in the first half with at least one tackle. Price Stubblefield being the leader with 7 tackles to his credit. A pair for Aguero. Kaysen Work has put in a nice first half defensively with 3.5. Also, the interception that he had with about a 15-yard return to put us in a really good position offensively there. Also, with a block punt that wound up with Shane Jones with the reception in the end zone. Some really good stuff there from the Leopard defense. As I mentioned before, at times we need to stiffen up a little bit on the front 4 there, challenge them at the first level, give these linebackers a chance to fill in and bring those guys down. But all the way around, a lot of guys getting in on the action. I see a lot of flying around of the football on both sides of the football, and it's been a really good night both ways. Penalties-wise, you mentioned the 2 15-yard penalties on the Leopards. One for that was unsportsmanlike here on the sideline of Kaysen Work, wasn't it? I believe it was. And also the one on Williams there. a little bit questionable with the roughing the passer, on an intentional grounding, we all thought. For the Pauls Valley side, they've got 15 penalties, defensive penalties. Okay, excuse me. JD was talking over there. Distracted me.
Distracted you.
4 defensive penalties for Pauls Valley for a total of, 40 yards worth of penalties there. And that's all I've got, Greg.
All right. Well, we will send it back over to JD. We'll take a quick timeout. And cell service over here has not been very good to any of us. We've already talked about the fact even our live stream has been a little glitchy because of it. But we'll send it back over to JD. We'll take a quick timeout here, see if we can wrap up, find a couple of these scores anyway, and we'll be back with more from Pauls Valley right after this. You're listening to the First National Bank Halftime Show right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
Back here at Pauls Valley, the First National Bank halftime show. We'll run through quickly some of our area teams that are playing tonight, some of them are halftime scores. So we'll start in Class actually 4A, Bridge Creek and Lexington playing there at Bridge Creek. Bridge Creek with a 35-0 lead over the Lexington Bulldogs in the third quarter of that one. Newcastle hosting Weatherford. Newcastle up 17-7 in the third quarter on that one. Purcell hosting Alva tonight. Purcell up 13-0 in the fourth quarter there. Washington hosting Vian. Washington with a 28-0 lead in the third. Minko and Dibble. Dibble on the road at Minko, and Minko has a 14-10 lead at halftime. And then Elmore City on the road at OKC Patriots, and the OKC Patriots with a 20-0 lead over Elmore City at halftime. So that is some of our area teams that are playing here tonight, and the scores that we can come up with for them. So we'll try to keep up with some of those as we get closer to the end of the game, as much as our cell service will let us anyway. With that, we're going to send it back over to JD. We'll take one final quick timeout before we get to the start of the third quarter. Again, Pauls Valley won the opening coin toss, deferred, so they will get the ball to start the third quarter, and we'll do that right after this. You've been listening to the First National Bank halftime show from Pauls Valley right here on your sports leader in South Central Oklahoma, KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a classic car or truck that needs some attention? Give Andy a call at Crossroads Classic and Customs, 1-405-255-0365. Crossroads Classic and Customs is located at 509 West Cherokee Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma. They do brake work, diagnostics, and much more, specializing in paint and body work. If you want your classic car or truck showroom ready, swing by or call Crossroads Classics and Customs today.
Welcome back to Thompson Field here in Pauls Valley. We'll get ready for the third quarter. Leopards now trail by one, 17-16 to the Pauls Valley Panthers. And, of course, as we mentioned, Pauls Valley will get the ball to start this third quarter, so the Leopards will be kicking it away here. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon bringing into the action. Kevin Scruggs on the camera. J.D. Scruggs over on the live stream. Brianna Miller and Ainsley back at our studios in Lindsay, and Paige Sutherland. Janet Adams. Well, we got, so, yeah, got, I started to say she's the one that gives those lists typed up where I can read them. So, big thank you to her. And, of course, we got to thank Jason, too, for something. We'll think of something we can thank Jason Wallenberg for.
He does some of the ads.
He did do some of the ads,
yeah.
True. That's true.
Smooth voice.
He does have a smooth voice.
Indeed.
He also has a face for radio, just like I do.
I'm not saying a word, man.
I actually went down to the right cut to get my hair cut the other day, and I told the people at work that I was going to go get my hair cut so I could look good for the live stream, and they just laughed and said that's not going to help. So that told me that I definitely have that face for radio.
Yeah.
So Manuel Aguero will tee it up for the Leopards as we get ready to start the third quarter here.
Aguero tees up the football for the Leopards.
I've got Colby Barrett back deep for the Panthers, along with, I believe, that is number 2, Dakota Weatherford.
Number 22.
Aguero, spinner right down the middle of the field, takes a bounce, taken on the first hop by Barrett. Oh, he's got some room around that right side, and the Leopards will corral him as he gets just across the 35-yard line. So Pauls Valley takes over 1st and 10 as we get the third quarter underway here. And again, they'll spot the ball, looks like, and they'll get a really good spot out at the 37-yard line. So Perry empty backfield, splits either side. Now they'll bring Weatherford in motion, hand it to him, and actually that's Olguin. And we got a face mask call there.
Yeah, looked like Horton just got too much hand on the face mask there.
So Noah Olguin takes the pitch coming from right to left, cuts it inside, gets it up to the 45-yard line, which is an 8-yard.
Personal foul, face mask against
And they're going to call a 15-yard face mask on the Leopards, so they'll tack that onto the end of that, move it all the way into Leopard. Oh, they call it a 5-yarder.
Okay, I was going to say it didn't.
It was. I was not going to go with the 15-yarder, but I was paying attention to the announcer instead of watching the official. He said the personal foul face mask, but it was an incidental. They'll move it to the 50 and give the Panthers a first down at the right at the midfield stripe. Yeah. I started to say, are they going to sit here and talk about this?
Yeah, they may decide
it was a flagrant and go ahead and add 10 more to it. It certainly wasn't. It was just a flyby is what I would call it.
Yeah,
it was not. It didn't. He didn't grab it and yank on it.
That's
just
exactly what I was thinking. He was
incidental.
Going by, got a little piece of it, and knew he did it immediately, and shook his head. So.
First and 10 Panthers from the 50-yard line.
Wide either side for the Panthers. First and 10 at midfield. Single back set for Perry from the shotgun. He'll bring Prince in motion left to right. Hand it to him, looking to get the edge, and Work nearly had him in the backfield, and he managed to get away from him and get into Leopard territory. Short gain after all of that, down to looks like the 47-yard line. So out of all of that, he got 3 yards.
Yeah, and Kaysen was on him immediately. If he just could have got his arms around him, and I know that's easier said than done, but
exactly.
Second down and 7.
Good effort there, certainly. Just couldn't wrangle him down.
Fabella, Grimmett, and the Prince are all going to be split right this time. Weatherford's going to line up in the slot right. Olguin in the backfield to the left of Perry as he'll work from the shotgun. Second down and 7, the Leopard 47. And keeper for Perry right up the middle, breaks the first tackle, but then gets gang tackled as he crosses the 45 to the 44, pickup of 3.
Yeah, and Ethan Childers hit the running back immediately. And he kept chugging a little bit, but Ethan never did let go of him.
Big third down play right here for this Leopard defense. It'd be nice to force a 3-and-out right here. Grimmett and Prince will split left.
3rd and 4, Panthers.
Fabella will go right along with Olguin. They'll go back to that empty backfield for Perry. Weatherford will line up in the slot back set to the left. 3rd down and 4. Perry, the little stop route out here for Prince. He's got room. He gets to the edge, up the sideline, and he'll get run out of bounds at the 30-yard line, and a pickup of 14 for Maddox Prince.
Yeah, they challenged Dalton Parker there out here on this edge. And he was in position. Just, once again, couldn't quite get him wrapped up. Horton had to come in and clean up, knock him out of bounds.
So 1st and 10, Pauls Valley. They've moved it to the Leopard 30. This drive started at their own 37. And this will be the 7th play of the drive. 6th play of the drive, excuse me. Grimmett and Weatherford will move from the right end to the left. Twins right. Major the lone setback, and he's got the ball. Headed left, got a block, gets upfield, and Ramming will finally run him out of bounds, but not till he gets inside the Leopard 20 down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Pauls Valley got away with a pretty obvious hold there, in my opinion. Horton was out there nearby, could have made that play, but he was getting held up and wasn't able to make it to the play.
So Pauls Valley has another first down. Now they're inside the Leopard 20 at the 18. 10:29 left to go here in this third quarter. Pauls Valley a 1-point lead at 17-16. Major the lone setback. Weatherford moves left slot to right. Perry, the keeper, rolls to his right and gets cut up, and he'll get tackled across the 15.
Looks like Stubblefield finished that one off.
And Aguero comes up like he might have a cramp going over there too, maybe.
I can't imagine why, Greg.
I mean, it's only, 90-something degrees, and it's 10 o'clock at night nearly.
Second down and 4, Panthers.
Pickup of 6 on that play. Down to the 12, brings up a second down and 4. Grimmett, Fabella, and now that is the number 1, Jordan Stufflebean, is split left.
Yeah, Tanner Perry came off the field. Looked like he might have been cramping for Pauls Valley.
So they will actually put Maddox Prince back there at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Rain Major, and Major gets to the 11. He'll pick up a short yard on that one. So again, we come up with another third down play here, 3rd and 3. Of course, they're well within Amaya's field goal range here, but really need to force that field goal, not let them get another first down or get in the end zone here.
Yep, they're just they're methodical.
They really are.
Just up and down the field.
Olguin back in at running back. Prince at the quarterback. Fabella splits left. Stufflebean splits right. Low snap. Prince gets it to Olguin, who gets across that right side. He's very close to the first down, and let's see where they mark it. Looks like he's about the 8-yard line, so it's going to be right on it. Let's see what they do here. Camera operator says he's short by about 6 inches. We'll see. They're going to actually measure it. Tanner Perry gets his cramp taken care of. He was fixing to come back on the field, but we'll have a timeout here while they measure this one. So we'll see. We'll see if he's right. Six inches short.
No, that's clearly 4 inches.
Okay, 4 inches short. So you were off, Kevin. I'm sorry. So it is going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go.
Good call, Kevin. Nice to be able to zoom in on those plays, huh? Yeah, the viewer has a little bit better view of it than we do, Greg.
4th and 4 inches. Grimmett split way out left. Everybody else will be bunched up at the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield, Perry by himself. Everybody bunched up to the right. And Perry takes it right up the middle. They stood him up.
They stuffed him.
His second effort's going to get him the first down. They stood him up at the line, but his second effort got him over the pile and a first down. So 1st and 10 for Pauls Valley, actually 1st and goal, and that'll be at the 6-yard line. This Leopard defense stand up here and keep them out of the end zone. Let's force another field goal. They'll go trips right. Weatherford in the slot left. Olguin the lone setback. Perry from the shotgun. He brings Prince in motion, flips it to him, going right to left. He'll cut up inside, and the Leopards wrap him up. Yeah,
Dutton Taylor, I believe.
Taylor, yep. Wraps him up right at the 5-yard line. He gets a yard out of that.
We can handle that. I don't mind giving 1 yard at a time.
Oh, kidding. They got to do that 5 times to get in the end zone, and they only have 3 more tries. This time, Fabella splits left, bunch right, empty backfield. Perry takes it over that right side, and again they'll stop him. Short of the goal line, but he picks up a couple. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. And he got away from the tackle in the backfield, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown for Perry. 3-yard touchdown run. I thought they had him, and he got away from him.
Yeah, he did. And Stubblefield went over there and put a hat on him right on the goal line, but he was over.
So Pauls Valley now has a 23-16 lead as Amaya comes on for the extra point try.
This is empty extra point. Pablo Amaya.
Out of the hold of Adrian Gonzalez. Snap, good hold. Kick looks good from here, and it is. 7:24 left to go here in the third quarter. 24-16. Pauls Valley has opened up an 8-point lead. We'll be back after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Back here in Pauls Valley, a 14-play drive that started at their own 37-yard line, capped off on a 3-yard touchdown run from quarterback Tanner Perry. Extra point from Pablo Amaya makes it 24-16 Pauls Valley. They go back. That's a 17-0 run for Pauls Valley. We had them down 16-7 with 8:28 left in the first half, and they've scored 17 unanswered.
Ryan Horton back deep this time.
So what Amaya does with this one. And now it's time they'll take it short. And that one will be taken by Taylor at the 25, at the 35, at the 40, across the 45, and run out of bounds across the 50-yard line. Great job right there from Dutton Taylor on the short kick.
Given out of bounds by Pablo Amaya.
Yeah, nice run back. Well, you can't quite tell what's going on down there.
I'm not sure either.
Equipment malfunction, maybe. Looks like it. I was afraid somebody might be hurt down there.
I was too, but. And I started saying we do have a Pauls Valley
somebody is
player.
down.
I can't tell if it's a
it looks like a leopard down there.
Yeah, maybe a leopard that's down over on this side of the field with a cramp.
Did Dutton get up?
A timeout for an injured player.
So we'll have a timeout here. So we'll check on an injury here. I want to say it's just a cramp, but
I hope that's the case.
I've got too many Pauls Valley players between me and them to be able to see who it is, because I did see.
Yep, it was Dutton, and I guess it is a cramp.
Yeah.
Coach Henry didn't seem terribly concerned when he came over there, thank goodness. Well, if that is the case, once again, you expect those, and you just gotta work through them. But a nice run back.
Yes. So 1st and 10 Leopards there on the Pauls Valley side of the 50 at the 46-yard line. We've got 7:17 left to go here in the third quarter. Ramming back in at quarterback.
Looks like they got Aguero now.
Aguero in the backfield. He'll send Jones in motion. He'll set up to the left side now. Flip it to Aguero and runs into 3 black shirts. There was nowhere for him to go, and I think he'll actually lose a yard on that back to the 47.
Yeah, number 20, Whitaker. He flew in there, and Mr. Aguero met some pretty serious resistance there.
So they will bring in number 4. That is Caden Klingman in at running back now. Aguero and Stubblefield will split right. Ramming from the shotgun. Jones tight end left. Ramming. Rolls to his right. Looking. He's got Stubblefield again. He can't get back to it. It was just underthrown enough. Yeah, Ramming is either hurt or got another cramp.
That looks like a calf cramp to me.
Yeah. He's asking for some replacement here. He needs to work a cramp out. So that will bring in number 18, Isaac Cameron, the freshman, at quarterback. Aguero and Stubblefield will split left. Klingman stays in at running back. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Leopards. This is one of those, maybe this is a timeout where you need your starting quarterback and starting running back to get their cramps fixed and back in the ball game.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love to see some of these underclassmen come in.
Yep.
We saw a lot of good things actually out of Klingman last year. He put together some sustained drives. I want to say it was against Comanche. I could be wrong about that last year, but he marched it all the way down the field. So we know he's plenty capable. But, yeah, in a game like this where you're down, tough opponent in the heat, you want your number ones in.
Well, especially you're facing a 3rd and 12, so you're already behind the chains, and now your starting quarterback and your starting running back are both on the sideline. So this is a big down right here. You've just gone down by 8. You certainly don't want to give the ball right back to them. So.
Yeah. Yep. Same crew there. We'll see what they can do. Not a position I'd like to be put in.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
Well, I'd be happy to watch Klingman.
They'll bring Stubblefield in motion. Try to get him to jump. Don't fake it. They're going to look to pass over the middle. It's tipped. I think he had Aguero, but
yeah, just a little short.
So that'll be a fall incomplete for the freshman Cameron.
That Kevin brings up the fact that is a lot of pressure on a young freshman coming in cold and throwing a pass play on his.
But stood there
out of the box.
Stood in that pocket and waited for it to develop. He did a good job. Ramming is back out since he is the punter. He's back on the field, but we need somebody else out there. A lot of confusion here, and now we do. The play clock was not running. I couldn't tell how much time was actually left, but I guess we are going to get a delay here because the Leopards did not get things set up here. So that'll back them up 5, so that'll move them back to their own 47.
Sorry.
So now you got a 4th down and
4th and 16 for Lindsay.
4th and 16. Ramming back in punt formation, and again, nobody back deep for Pauls Valley. Snap. Oh, booming punt this time from Ramming. Can't get a good roll out of it initially, and it's going to die at the 15. Man, I think if it got any kind of roll out of that, it would have pinned him deep.
Yep. For sure. That's really the first one of his that we didn't get a nice roll out of.
So the Panthers will take back over with 6:12 left to go here in the 3rd. 1st and 10, their own 15-yard line. Leopard defense really needs to bow up here. You've seen 17 unanswered from them since back in that first quarter, and they took the opening drive from this one and went 63 yards.
Yep, I bet we'll see more of the same here on the Pauls Valley side. Let's see if we can bow up and stop it.
Grimmett lines up tight end right. Prince and Fabella are split right. Perry has Ogwin in the backfield. Now Grimmett and Weatherford both move from right to left to line up on the end, and they'll give it right up the middle. And Brant Trammell did a great job of cutting him back inside, and he managed to slip through and get out to the 20-yard line.
22, right is Trammell, also in 50, Kevin Hunter.
And another cramp on the field here is they'll look, make sure they spot that, I think, right on the 20. Actually, going to put it on 21, so give him 6 on that carry. But again, timeout as we've got another player down with the cramp. We'll take one with them. 5:59 left here in the third. We'll be back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay. The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
Fabella and Prince will split right as we come back out of the timeout. Rain Major is back in at running back. Perry from the shotgun. Second down and 4. Perry rolls to his right, looks downfield. He's got Prince at the 35, run out of bounds at the 38. 17-yard reception.
Yeah, Stubblefield with another stop there, and he was the only man left to beat out there on the outside. So thank goodness he got him out of bounds.
So 1st and 10 Pauls Valley. They moved it out to the 38-yard line. This time they'll go trips left. Major the single setback. Perry again from the shotgun. Low snap, he gets it. Major right up the middle, breaking tackles, still on his feet, all the way to the Leopard 40-yard line. Just breaking tackles all the way up the field. That was just a play right up the gut.
Yes, it was. Not much I can add to that one, Greg.
22 yards for Rain Major right up the middle of the field. And they go hurry up here. Trips left. Same play. And this time Rain Major will not get anywhere. Shane Jones teams up.
Tackle by number 3, Wyatt April.
Wyatt April, yeah.
And no gain on the play. They're going to give him a yard to the 39. Call it 2nd and 9.
Second down and 10, Pauls Valley.
Glad to see Wyatt April in there. He made quite a few plays last year.
He really did.
Pretty quick. Gets off the snap real quick. Not afraid to lay a hat on somebody.
Twins either side, empty backfield again for Perry. Now they'll move Weatherford over to the slot left and a timeout. Coach Raper not happy. That lineup did not go the way he wanted. No. So we're going to have a timeout with 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to send it back over to JD. We'll have some more words from our fine sponsors. Back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. SOS Electrical, Sunshine Bakery and Deli, Tabor's Drug, Junkin with Janet, Lindsay Family Dentistry, American Exchange Bank, all among our sponsors this year. A big thank you to all of those who are along with us this year. Again, Twins either side, empty backfield for Perry from the shotgun. Second down, a long 9. Stufflebean in motion. Perry keeps it himself right up the middle, and the Leopards slow him down, but he still drags defenders for 4 yards to the 35-yard line, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
He's a tough runner, Greg.
He is tough. He's a lot like Justin Humphrey.
Yes, he is. Man, and here in the second half, when the cramps are starting to happen, he seems to be maybe getting better.
Getting better. Olwin in at running back. Stufflebean and Fabella are split left. I think that's Grimmett that split right over there. Back to pass. Perry gets flushed out of the pocket, gets away from the first defender. April chases him. He'll get down the sidelines and out of bounds. And he'll be enough for a 1st down. Had him in the backfield, and he was able to get away, and not only get away, but pick up a 1st down all the way down to the Leopard 27-yard line.
And once again, we had plenty of guys in the neighborhood just unable to get a hold of them.
So Grimmett, Stufflebean, and Fabella will split right. Major in it, running back. 3:55 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 24-16 Pauls Valley. And they're on the move again. Low snap. Major right over the right side. Huge hole. And he gets down to 21 or 22-yard line. I think he's going to get 5 on that play to the 22.
And Dutton Taylor with the tackle there. Looks like he's back in. We'll see if he can keep his cramps under control the rest of this game.
Fabella and Grimmett will again split right. Stufflebean will also go out that direction. Major, the lone setback. Perry from the shotgun, 2nd and 5. The ball on the Leopard 22-yard line. Again to Major. Faked it to him. Right out to the flat. Stufflebean lost his footing, avoided tacklers, and still nearly got a 1st down.
My goodness. That's just an athletic play.
Able to keep his balance after losing his footing and avoid the tackles. And let's see where they mark this here. Because he was very close to the line to gain. We're going to have another timeout to measure here.
An official timeout for a measurement.
You think so? Cameraman says he thinks it'll be a 1st down. He was pretty close the first time.
Yes, he was. I hate to give Kevin much credit for stuff, but he nailed it.
Yeah. It is short.
All right. Got a chance to make a stop here. I noticed Wyatt came off the field and Ramage checked back in. So we got another, hopefully a little bit fresher, big body in there. Maybe he can make the difference. Got Gustavo Torres up front.
Yep. 3rd down and about 6 inches.
Priest Williams also in there, along with Shane
Got
Jones.
them big bodies up front.
You bet.
And again, they're going to go twins left. Ogwin in the backfield. They'll bring Grimmett to Weatherford, split them from right to left. And Perry keeps it going that way. He's going to have the 1st down and more as he'll get across the 15 and down to the 12.
That was Shane Jones there from the other side. Probably shouldn't have been the guy to make that play, but he was there.
So 1st and 10. Pauls Valley is at the Leopard 12-yard line. Olguin and Grimmett will come out of the game. David Dudgeon, number 14, checks in. Fabella is split left. Stufflebean is split right. Major in the backfield to the right of Perry. He's back to pass. He's looking for Fabella in the end zone, and he's got it for the touchdown. 12-yard touchdown pass From Tanner Perry to Jorge Favela. And Pauls Valley has taken control of this game.
Oh, yes, they have. Another sustained drive, just eating up chunks of yards every play. Not much to say about that.
That was a 11-play drive, 85 yards. Pablo Amaya on for the extra point try. He gets that one up, and it is good as well. He's perfect on the night. 31-16, Pauls Valley, the 15-point lead. With 2:35 left to go here in the third. We're going to send it back over to JD, a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football. Brought to you by the First National Bank in Lindsay right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
The First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's football broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, a personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
(31-16) Pauls Valley, 2:35 left to go here in the third. The Panthers will kick it away to the Leopards. See if this Leopard offense can get going here. Still plenty of time. You're only down 2 scores.
Yeah.
But
No,
you're going to have to get some offense going on this drive.
You bet. Yeah, we can't.
Another high, short kick. Takes a bounce, gets back, tug, fought, and this one will be recovered by the Panthers. Tug fought just could not get back to it. And the Panthers are going to recover it deep in Leopard territory at the 19-yard line, or excuse me, 24-yard line.
Well, and I was just about to say, I don't know that we can, if we didn't get any offense going there, I'm not sure we can afford another stall and
the
allow
stall
another
just happened.
touchdown on them, and there you go.
They do mark it at the Leopard 25, so Perry and the offense, Pauls Valley offense is back on the field. They already have a 15-point lead, and now they've got a short field to work with at the Leopard 25.
Man, and this is tough mentally for these guys. You get the steam knocked out of you a little bit, and you got to dig deep right here and see what you're made of.
Perry keeps it right up the middle, and he's wrapped up and thrown to the ground. Shane Jones, and a flag comes in late.
We have a penalty flag on the play.
What this could be, maybe a holding call?
Yeah, it's in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Yep, hold against the Panthers. That helps.
Good.
Flag land at the 23-yard line, so that'll back it up to the 33. Essentially becomes an 8-yard penalty when they get first and 18. So first and 18, the ball back at the Leopard 33-yard line now. Twins right, Fabella the lone receiver left. Perry with Rain in the backfield, back to pass, fakes it. Now gets flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left, and he'll get run out of bounds just across the
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
4th down, 17. Pauls Valley goes for it. And
right.
Perry's going to be sacked. Aiden Ramage all over Tanner Perry. Drops him for the big sack on 4th down. There's a turnover the Leopards needed big time.
Nice play. I've been waiting to record a sack on my stat sheet, and there it is.
There it is. 11:55 left to go in the ball game, and the Leopards get it back in great field position. They're at their own 41. They're down 2 scores. Offense needs to get untracked here. Haven't been able to do much here in the second half. Raming's back out there along with Dutton Taylor. Shane Jones will line up tight end left. Aguero, Horton. Yeah, I'm not sure who's on the far outside over there. Stubblefield, I believe. Trips to the right. Ramming. Back to pass. Wide receiver screen to Stubblefield, and Prince blows up the coverage. Stubblefield got loose, but he's running the wrong way. He's losing yards, breaking tackles. He's still on his feet. The 30, the 35, out of bounds. Out of all of that, he ends up losing 5 yards.
Sure did on a 45-yard run.
45-yard run and lost 5. But, hey, what athleticism, though, and no quit in Price Stubblefield.
Great effort there. My goodness, it was blown up from the beginning, but he kept it alive. And in the excitement, I did not see who made that tackle.
I didn't either. So back at the 36, it's 2nd and 15 after all of that. Again, trips right. Taylor the lone setback, ramming from the shotgun. Give it to Taylor right up the middle, and he is sacked right at the line of scrimmage.
And off to number 32, Wagner Taylor.
And they'll mark him at the 35. He lost another yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16.
That was Elijah Oldwin on that tackle. He's having a pretty good night with 5 tackles.
Tanner Curry checks in at wide receiver. He'll be split right along with Aguero and Stubblefield. Jones lines up slot left. Actually now moves up to the tight end. Ramming from the shotgun. Big 3rd down play. Rolls to his right. Looking. Finally heaves it in the direction of Curry, and that one thrown out of bounds and falls incomplete. Now it's going to bring up a 4th down, and I have a feeling for the Leopards you're going for this one. Although it looks like they will bring the punt team in.
Yeah.
If your defense goes good this next time, you might get the ball back.
Sure.
You've got plenty of time, down 2, but down 2 scores. Fabella will actually go back deep this time. They're going to put somebody back there. Ramming. Slow sidewinder right down the middle of the field off the hop for Fabella inside the 25, and he'll head to the sidelines and gets drugged down across the 40 to the 43.
by number 24, Lucky Booth.
So the Panthers take over. 10:35 left to go in the ball game. They lead 31-16. And they'll mark Pauls Valley at the 44-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 Panthers from their own 44-yard line.
Olguin will check in at running back, and they're going to go back to that. Line everybody up on the line pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And they've passed out of that, I think, twice.
They have. This time they're going to hand it to Olguin right up the middle and hanging on and dragging him down. Dutton Taylor. Still managed to pick up 5 yards out to the 48-yard line, though. 4 yards. Second down and 6. They'll go trips left this time. Perry works from the shotgun. Olguin the lone setback. Perry keeps it himself around the right side. Cuts through, and he'll have a first down as he crosses the Leopard 45 to the 44-yard line.
Priest Williams came from behind and rode him down.
First down, Panthers.
Tell you what, Tanner Perry has been the workhorse for them. That was his 19th rushing play of the night. And Maddox Prince will check in at the quarterback spot. He's got Major in the backfield with him, and Major takes it around the left side, and he'll be wrapped up by Aguero, but not until he gets to the Leopard 38-yard line. He'll pick up about 6 on the play.
Gain of 7, second down and 3 Panthers.
Second down and 6 at the Leopard 37. Trips right this time. Prince stays in at quarterback. Major to his left. Low snap, hands it to Major, sweeping right, looking for a hole, gets to the edge, up the sideline, and Rain Major takes it to the house. 38 yards.
Goodness gracious, and it seemed like it took forever for that play to develop. He ran just parallel to the line of scrimmage till right before he got to the sideline, turned it 90 degrees, and headed to the house. My goodness.
Well, it took the Panthers a little while to get rolling. Leopards had them down 16-7, and it is now 37-16 with an extra point still to come from Pablo Amaya.
Yep, we're just not finding ways to stop these guys, and they're hitting us several different ways. They've been successful passing.
Oh, bounced it off the upright and through. 38-16. Pauls Valley with the lead over the Leopards with 8:33 left to go in the ball game. Back over to JD, some more words from our fine sponsors. We're back with more Leopard football presented by the First National Bank right here on KBLP Live.
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter.
Pablo Maya tees it up for Pauls Valley, who's just taken a 38-16 lead over the Leopards. 8:33 left in the ball game. Ryan Horton goes back deep for the Leopards. Of course, the last kickoff was short and recovered by Pauls Valley. Going to have to figure out how to get on these short kicks.
Got some different personnel in this time, I noticed.
And they'll kick this one deep. And Horton will let it. It'll go into the end zone. And
I think
we got a flag here somewhere.
There's a flag, and I think the ball was out of the end zone.
Yeah. They're going to mark it at the 1.
Yeah.
So in that one, you should have just took a knee in the end zone. Since he batted it into the end zone, would that make it? It hit his hand and then went in the end zone. If he would have taken a knee back there, then that one. But now they're going to mark it at the 1. Or just inside the 1 because he managed to get out of the end zone. There is a flag laying at the 10. I know Manuel Aguero was tied up with somebody there. I'll see what that flag is. Oh, we got a hold on the Leopards. You mark that one half the distance to the goal, you'd have to move it 2 inches.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Costly penalty there.
Big time.
Well, you can't get much deeper than that.
That's true. Coaching staff from the Leopards talking to the officials. I'm not real sure what that discussion's about, but Leopard offense in a big hole here. They are 99 yards away. Got to get out of that end zone.
Yeah, it'd be nice to earn ourselves a little breathing room here. That's a tough spot to be in.
They will line up everybody up on that line of scrimmage. Ramming and Dutton in the backfield in their own end zone. 1st and 10. Ramming keeps it himself. Looking for a hole. Gets to the edge. Stiff arm, and he'll get the first down. Nice job from Brody Ramming. Maddox Prince rode him out, but Ramming took from the 1-yard line and gets the Leopards the breathing room that Andrew was just talking about. As they'll move it all the way out to the 13-yard line.
Now you can take a little breath, but now we got to hammer down.
Yes. Dutton the lone setback. Twins left. Ramming from the shotgun. Hands it to Dutton. Dutton gets to the edge. He's up. He'll have a first down as he gets pushed out of bounds.
All right.
At the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 for Dutton. So 2 plays, 2 first downs. That's exactly what this Leopard offense needs to do.
That's right. We got to chew up some yards here and get down this football field. We do not have the luxury of time at this point.
That's for sure. Again, Twins left. Dutton to the right of Ramming. Jones tight end right. They'll bring man in motion right to left and then hand it to Dutton. Oh, he slips as he went to make the cut. He had a hole there.
Oh, man.
That was a Parker Dodson, by the way, number 11, that was in. That wide receiver came in motion. Taylor checks out. Caden Kleeman back in at running back. Aguero and Stubblefield will split left.
Well, let's see what Klingman can do. He's got fresh legs under him, and I know he's got the skills.
Ball sets at the 27-yard line, 2nd down and 8.
Here he goes.
Here goes Klingman. He's got a hold. Cuts across the 30, dragging defender, and he'll get close to the 35. Mark him at the 34. Picks up 7 on the play. Being a 3rd and short. Third and maybe a yard here.
3rd and 1, Leopards.
Again, Stubblefield and Aguero split left. Klingman over to the left of Ramming. He'll work from the shotgun as Jones sits up tight end left. Williams in the slot. Back to pass. Fakes the pitch for Ramming. Ramming's got the first down. He'll be across the 35 and out to the 39-yard line. Another first down for the Leopards.
Yeah, nice play there. Looked like a little counter. We were heavy on the left side there. Fake that way and cut back to the right. A nice little hole.
Aguero and Stubblefield now will go wide right. Jones tight end left. Priest Williams sets up in that slot left side. Klingman stays in at the back. Ramming from the pistol. And a flag, and are we going to have a delay here? Man, oh man. Did not need that.
We sure didn't.
1st and 15, will move it back to the 34-yard line.
The result of the penalty will be 1st and 15, Leopards.
Ramming gets it, fakes the pass, fakes the handoff, looking for the pass. He's got a man, and where's the flag? Yes, great job of Stubblefield trying to adjust to that pass, and he gets the pass interference call.
Yeah, and there's really not much that defender can do in that situation. They're running hard downfield. He's trying to catch up to him, and the receiver just stops and goes the other way. Kind of hard to get it shut down.
Yep. So the Leopards will get another first down via the penalty as they'll move from the 34-yard line. And that should move it out to the 44 and a first down. And actually it's a 15-yard, moves it to the 49-yard line. So first down Leopards out at near midfield. 5:57 still left to go in the ball game. The bugs, the bugs on the fluorescence are carrying us away in here. They're going to bring Aguero in motion left to right. They're going to give it to Klingman right up the middle. Runs over his block, and we've got a flag in the backfield.
A couple of guys still going at it down there. I'm going to bet that's a hold.
Again, Klingman did a great job. It got to the Pauls Valley 45, but let's see what the flag is here. We're going to have a hold on the Leopards. So again, another penalty that stops the momentum there. And they're going to move it all the way back to the 39-yard line. So 1st and 20 now. Now it looks like Jones is going to line up wide right along with Aguero and Stubblefield.
And we've used up nearly 3 minutes on this drive already.
Yep. Play clock's down to 10. They're going to have to hurry up and get something going here. Down to 4, down to 3. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Leopard sideline. That play wasn't going to get off. You've already got a 1st and 20. So timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 5:32 left in the ball game. Leopards trail 38-16 to the Pauls Valley Panthers. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Number 2, Bryce Stubblefield.
Out of the timeout. Pass from Brody Ramming out into the flat for Stubblefield, but it was blown up immediately. See where they actually spot the progress here. Rain Major comes up a little hobbled over there for the Panthers. And
that was Prince out there that blew that one up.
Major's going to have some assistance here.
An official timeout.
So we'll have another stoppage here, but the Leopards facing a second down, and looks like it's really going to be just 2nd and 20. No gain on that play from the reception by Stubblefield. Yeah. So Leopardette softball. And you sent me that. I need to find that. Fast pitch softball,
Well,
16. They're doing well. 16-2 this season.
Oh, yeah. They're
And,
looking really good.
5-0 in district play, so undefeated in district. They'll play tomorrow at 10 against Elgin.
That's right.
And then at 5:30 they'll take on Comanche in the Lindsay Festival. So good luck, Leopardettes.
Yeah,
Keep it up. I'll tell you what, looks like we may see them in.
Those girls are looking good. I've been and watched several games, and man, we've got several girls that can pitch, which is unusual for this size of school. Normally, you struggle to get 2 or 3 on there. We've got like 6 girls that can pitch. Those girls can hit and put points on the board. Let me tell you.
Fantastic. Second down, long. Klingman around the left edge to the 40, the 45, tries to cut back up. And he'll get out to the 48-yard line, so he picks up 9, but he's still going to bring up a 3rd down and 11.
I'll tell you what strikes me about Klingman is he doesn't look like he's moving that fast with his long legs, but he is covering some ground, my friend.
For sure. So 3rd down and 11, the ball at the Leopard 48-yard line. Ramming from the shotgun, wide receiver either side. Brings Aguero in motion right to left. They'll give it to Klingman right up the middle, and he gets across the 50. No, they're going to mark him down at the 50. So just 2 on the play, which means it's going to bring up a 4th down and 9.
That's a pretty weak spot, I thought.
Yeah,
I thought he was a good
yard, at least a
yard. A yard over, yeah.
Leopard offense stays on the field here, down by now 22. Curry split left. Aguero splits right. Klingman stays in the backfield with Ramming. Ramming rolls to his right, looking to throw the ball, and he's got Aguero for the first down at the Pauls Valley 39-yard line.
Nice snag. Tell you what else I saw on that play. Klingman out there getting a nice block.
Good.
I love a running back who ain't afraid to
go out there and get in the mix.
You bet.
3:32 left in the ball game, but the Leopard offense moving the ball now. They're down at the Pauls Valley 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Tanner Curry splits left. Aguero splits right. Klingman stays in to the right of Ramming at the backfield. He's going to move Priest Williams over to the left in the slot. Back to pass. Nope. Klingman that time wrapped up in the backfield, and he'll lose about 5 back to the 43.
Backfield, by number 5, Adrian Gonzalez for the Panthers.
Yep, didn't have much of a chance there. Just nowhere to go.
Second down and 15, Lindsay.
So call it 2nd and 14, moves the ball back to the 44-yard line. Actually, that's a loss of 5. So 2nd and 15, Twins left. Again, Klingman right up the middle, and he got tripped just as he got to the right on line of scrimmage and fell forward to the 43-yard line. So he'll pick up a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14.
3rd and 14, Lindsay.
Curry again splits left. Aguero splits right. Jones at the tight end right. Raming in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, steps up in the pocket, throws deep down the field, underthrows in, is picked off. Jorge Fabella picks off Brody Raming.
Interception by number 9, Jorge Fabella.
So Pauls Valley will take over with 1:51 left in the ball game, and looks like the Panthers will put one in the win column here for the season opener.
Man, at this stage in the game, you got to take some shots downfield, and he went for it there, unfortunately into double coverage. And still, there's a chance for Stubblefield to make a catch there if it was deep enough, but it was just slightly underthrown, and 2 defenders there ready to strike.
So Pauls Valley starts their own 8 or 9 yard line, and they're just going to take the knee and run the clock out here with 1:45 left. So the Leopards look good early. Have had a lot of bright moments, had some very untimely penalties, and Pauls Valley found ways to make things happen every time they needed to make something happen.
Yes, they did. And they've played really well.
Yes.
A lot of effort. They've obviously got a lot of talent. And just outplayed us tonight, Greg.
So Curry will take another knee, and he'll probably have to do it one more time. And he may not. There's 1 second difference in what the 40-second clock would be. So I think this will probably be the final play of the game right here. Yep, that'll do it.
Well, that's it.
Lindsay Leopards will come up short in this one, 38-16, the final score, as the Leopards will start the season off 0-1 against a very good Class 3A team in the Pauls Valley Panthers. So we're going to send it back over to JD. We'll hear some words from our sponsors. Andrew and I will figure up our officially unofficial final stats of the game, and we'll be back to wrap it up from Thompson Field here in Pauls Valley right after this on KBLP Live.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Jake Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards!
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word spoken in love and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Back here in Pauls Valley to wrap this one up as the Lindsay Leopards come up short in the season opener, 38-16 the final score in this ball game. They dropped 1 to the Pauls Valley Panthers. Looking at the unofficial final stats, Pauls Valley rolls up 380 yards of offense on the ground and in the air. 214 on the ground, 86 yards on 19 carries for Tanner Perry, and 59 yards on 13 carries for Rain Major, and then 55 yards on 8 carries for Noah Oglen. as they, again, 214 yards on 41 rushing plays. I think this is the number that'll probably get you when we get to the end of the stats here. Passing, Tanner Perry, I've got him 15 of 22, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns through the year. He also did have a interception in the ball game. But 15 receptions, 41 rushing plays, so 56 positive plays or 56 counting plays for the Panthers. The Leopards ended up with 24.
Okay, JD says we can keep going. Leading tackler Elijah Olgwa, number 55 for Pauls Valley, with 7 tackles, followed by Adrian Gonzalez with 5, then Major with 4. Interception by Fabella was a big one for him, along with a couple of tackles. On the Leopards side, there were many plays that Pauls Valley ran, so therefore, to echo what I said in the first at halftime, a whole lot of Leopards got in on the action. I actually had 18 guys with at least 1 tackle.
Wow.
Leading tackler on the night was Price Stubblefield with 10. Let's see, Shane Jones with 7. He had a big night. Aguero with 5. Childers with 5. And then a big one, Aiden Ramage, 4 tackles, but he got that really nice sack and a tackle for loss for him. So a number of other guys with a few tackles. I'll just mention those. Penalties-wise, Pauls Valley actually had a few more penalties, 1 more penalty than we did. They were 5 penalties for 50 yards defensively, and Lindsay had 4 for with some penalties, and the guys kept fighting, and I take my hat off to them for that. Pauls Valley,
for all your oil field electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil field, industrial.
But I thought this was a better team than the team that beat us in that home opener.
It was not as one-dimensional. Yeah. I think you had to look at them last year with Justin Humphrey. They were very one-dimensional, and everything revolved around Humphrey. Now, to say that, everything pretty much revolves around Tanner Perry now. But he's a great. Tell you what, he's very good back there in that pocket. Does a great job of running the offense. He knows when to throw it. He knows when to run with it. He's got good legs. He can, they're going to do well this year. So.
Yeah, they spread it around. He did spread it around quite a bit. It wasn't just all him tonight like it was Humphreys in the second half last year. He spread the ball around. They threw deep some. They threw out in the flats some. sweep some and up the middle some.
Yep.
So pretty well rounded in my opinion, Greg. And if they keep that up and improve, I think Pauls Valley will be a pretty solid 3A team this year.
I agree. But with that, the Leopards will go 0-1 to start the season. Pauls Valley is 1-0, and the Leopards will go on the road next week. They'll be at Dibble to take on the Dibble Demons. So that's when we will see the Leopards next Friday night. Stay tuned in case they do change. It's obviously scheduled for a 7:30 kickoff. I think it's supposed to be cooler next week.
That's what I hear. I believe it when I see it.
I'm not holding my breath, but hopefully we'll stick with a 7:30 kickoff over there at Dibble, which means we'll see us about a 7 o'clock pregame time there from Dibble. So that's when we'll see you next. So, Andrew, great job tonight.
Thank you.
I'm going to love working with you this season.
I enjoyed it. I might have been a little quiet at times. Not sure 100% what to say some of the time, but hey,
that's right.
I did my best.
Glenn never knew what to say either. He just said it
yeah,
anyway,
he just talked. I pledged to you earlier that I will not be stepping on you. I'll let you do most of the talking.
Okay,
I'll chime in where I can.
They tell me that I've got the gift of gab, so we'll hope you'll have to live up to that. But hey, I haven't mentioned Glenn tonight as part of the team, but hey, he was listening back home and he was rounding up some scores and things for us as well. So we appreciate Glenn, even though he's not out here on the road with us. He is still part of this team. So
you bet. He'll be back for basketball, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I mean, that's what they tell me. So, but no, I think he will be back for basketball. But with that, we need to get out of here before they shut the lights out on us. But a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Brianna will remind you of those as she and Ainsley. It may be past Ainsley's bedtime. She probably had to go to bed.
So.
But appreciate her being down there to help Brianna back at the studio tonight. To Paige, also for JD over on the laptop. He's had a struggle tonight. The service down here is not very good. So he's had a big struggle over there running that stream. He did a great job. Kevin even did a good job on the camera. So appreciate him. For all of us at KBLP, my name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodnight from Thompson Field here in Pauls Valley. We will see you next week over in Dibble. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Hi, this is Mark Smith, pastor of the Banner Baptist Church. I want to invite you to join our fellowship here at Banner. Our Sunday services begin with Sunday school at 10 a.m. Worship starts at 11 a.m. and the evening service, it's at 5 p.m. Our Wednesday night services begin at 6 p.m. and include adult Bible study, youth, and children's classes. We are located 5 miles north of Lindsay on Highway 76. We look forward to seeing you there. Go Leopards!